Alright, assemble back. Come on. Back to your station. Back to your station. What you call it, man? Huh? No. This is one group. This is 4 days. This is one group.
Group 1 day, you got 3, bro.
This is one group. It's one group.
Yeah, because they moved it down there.
Alright, listen up. Ready, mate? So we got here, move, back, and just walk back. Let's go. So here, just stand up and go forward. Move, walk back. That's it. Yeah.
Straight through the stage.
No, see him. Don't change. See him. Don't change. Go and back. Here now, shuffle, run all the way through. Shuffle, run all the way through. That's it, and go. That's it. Yeah. Again, and go. That's it. Two.
My Tallawahs, how are you all? Good afternoon, good evening, possibly good morning. All depends on where you are in the world. Welcome back to another live stream. Let me know how you guys are doing down there in the comment section. We're back again online. Live watch along. Let me know how you're feeling about tonight's game. I am not going to lie to you guys. I am feeling incredibly nervous. Can't remember the last time I was this nervous for a World Cup qualifier game. Perhaps it's probably the same when we're dealing with the men's team, not so much with the women's team. Although we're not here to talk about the women's football, but nevertheless, I am absolutely filled with bags of nerves. I'm hoping that the boys are filled with bags of steel, unlike myself. But let me know how you guys are doing there in the comment section. If you're making your way home from work, I do hope that you make it home safe and unharmed, because doing so is an underrated blessing. If you're doing the graveyard shift, I do hope that you arrive safe and sound. And when you are ready to get home, I hope that you reach home safe and sound. So happy Friday, you guys there who are steadily tuning in. I'm not sure why you guys are so quiet. Do make yourself seen in the comment section. If you haven't hit the like button, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that like button. It does not cost you a penny. It is match day 1 of 6 Concacaf FIFA 2026 World Cup qualifiers. It's pretty much 6 mini finals that we're dealing with here, guys. It's must win. Go hard or go home, or go hard or stay at home. That's pretty much what we're dealing with. And I'm looking forward to tonight's match, irrespective of the nerves that's like taking over my body. I'm definitely looking forward to tonight's match. So let me know your score prediction, how you see this one panning out. If you're coming in from Bermuda, let me know how you feel about being the host and whether or not you think that you have the tools to get the job done. Can you pull off an upset on home soil? Let me know in the comment section. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stick a pin in it and see if I can bring up the all-important starting 11 for you guys. So you can go ahead and cast your eyes on the starting 11. I think it's already out. I'm going to see if I can do one for both rather than just focusing on one particular team. So you should be able to see this one on the screen in front of you. If you can't see it, then do let me know and I'll go ahead and make some tweaks my end. But you should be able to see the screen. There's both of the starting 11s there on the screen in front of you. Nashi, big up yourself. I should think you'll be able to watch this one on Concacaf. Depending on your region, you might need a VPN. Again, that all depends on your region, but you can go ahead and test things out and see where you're able to watch tonight's match. Okay. And if I get anything, any more changes there pertaining to how to watch the match alongside myself, then of course I'll go ahead and let you know. Let me know where you're watching from, and I'll try to do my best to see if I can get you guys a stream to watch the game. Let me know if you're surprised by the starting 11. I can look at both of starting 11s if you want me to. Could also know the majority of you are Reggae Boys supporters, so I can start by looking at the Reggae Boys starting 11. Let me know if this one surprises you. But before we get into the starting 11, like, so you're in the USA, I think you're fine. I think it's the usual. If you're in the USA, I should think perhaps maybe Fox Sports. Isn't that the usual? Your Fox Sports. I would say Paramount. I'm not stateside, so I'm not an expert in that regard, but you can try your usual sports channels wherever you usually go to watch international football. I should think that they'll be the ones carrying tonight's games. All right. And if you're still having any trouble, let me know, and I'll do my best to see to see if I can point you in the right direction. Matter of fact, I'm going to try and see if I can do that now. I'm going to try and see if I can do some multitasking where you can go ahead and watch the game if you're in the United States. I'm going to get around to that in a short while. But before I do so, let's just go ahead and look at the starting 11 there for the Reggae Boys. All right, so let's see if I can change my screen quickly there for you guys. Bear with me. Debuts there in the starting 11. I think some of you would be pleased, especially if you support Tyrese Campbell, because you've been calling out for Tyrese Campbell to start, and finally it's happened. Not sure if it's too late if we're talking about building chemistry and camaraderie, but really and truly, what choice do we have given the nature of the situation, given that this is a must-win game, can't be playing for a draw, and also we do have a significant amount of injuries in our back pocket as well. So you can go ahead and cast your eyes on the Reggae Boys starting 11. I can go ahead and read this one out for you if in case you're not watching with your eyes and you're listening with your ears. You've got Jamali Wait between the sticks, and he comes in the absence there of our captain, our skipper, Andre Blake. Andre Blake is on the sidelines there for about 2 to 4 weeks, similar to Leon Bailey. They both have separate injuries there, but unfortunately, both of those regular starters there for the Reggae Boys are on the sideline for this particular international window. Hope they have a speedy recovery. And also, I believe it's something quite similar for Bobby Reed as well. Last time I checked, he's also on the sidelines there with the Foxes. So hopefully he's able to make a recovery for the next window. So going through the starting 11 again, as I said, we've got Jamali Wait there stepping in between the sticks for Andre Blake. To complete the starting 11, we have Greg Lee, Dexter Lambakisa, Damian Lowe, Richard King, John Russell, Casey Palmer, Isaac Hayden, Tyrese Campbell, Bailey Ty, Kadamateri, and also Ronaldo Sifa. So you can see for the front three, they've never played together before, whether that is competitively or in a friendly. So that is a newly formed front three of Bailey, Tyrese, and that is not Leon Bailey, and also Ronaldo Cephas. Let me know what you guys make of the front three. Again, we don't really have much of a choice, do we? It pretty much is what we have to work with, and we just have to work with it. And you can also see the substitute bench there of Foster, Campbell, Holgate, Webster, Lambert, Anderson, Anglin, Topi, Dixon, Antonio, Brown, and Nicholson. If you want me to give that one a rerun, do let me know. But to go over what I've already stated pertaining to the number of injuries there, it doesn't just stop there between the sticks, and also for the likes of Leon Bailey. Just to remind you all, we also have the omission there of Damari Gray. As I said, Bobby Reed, Ethan Pinnock is also absent, as well is Ravel Morrison. So that's a combination of regulars and irregular call-ups there, especially where Ravel Morrison is concerned. I know there's a lot of people there who wanted Ravel Morrison in this particular window, given again the nature of the situation and also the fact that it's no secret we have a midfield that does lack stability. It's a midfield there that is massively imbalanced. So do let me know what you make of the starting 11 and also the omissions there. Are you going to be missing any particular player? I think the most obvious omission there that I think will be missed on any given occasion, whether it's a friendly, whether it's a must-win game like tonight is, by the way, guys, we've got just under 30 minutes until the game kicks off. Bermuda hosting Jamaica there on their home soil inside their national stadium. I think irrespective of the competitiveness of the game, we're definitely going to be missing our goalkeeper, our captain Andre Blake, ever reliable, good serviceman for his country, and as I've always said, a stalwart for the black, green, and gold. But to keep it balanced, and if we're being honest with ourselves, I think we can safely say, even with the some of those regulars there who are missing from tonight's occasion, I'm not sure how great of a miss they will be or how great of a miss you guys think they'll be, because if we're being honest with ourselves, some of those regulars there, irrespective of the number of caps that they have under their belt, if we're being honest, some of them have most certainly failed to deliver. And of course, there are valid reasons for their failure to deliver. Some have had significant drop in performances, and again, for valid reasons such as making a return from injury that could that obviously has led to inconsistencies. But even outside of the inconsistencies pertaining to any injuries there, and also some personal reasons, which again, valid reasons. Aside from those acceptable reasons, I think it's safe to say some of those players there with the big names playing in the big leagues for the big clubs, feel bad for saying this, but even your local postman is probably more likely to deliver us a ticket to the World Cup than some of those regular starters there who are omitted from tonight's squad. The omission there is because of a number of reasons, as I said, in relation to injuries, which is out of their control, and potentially some politics, if we're being honest with ourselves. Potentially some politics there. Runners, big up yourself. Again, I always like to remind you, you gave me my very first super chat. I will always remember it. So big up yourself. I hope you are in good health. Your season there where the WSL started kicked off tonight, didn't it? I don't even know the end result. Last time I checked, your club was they were 1-0 up against Khadija Bunny Shaw's Manchester City. So that was Chelsea taking on Manchester City. I have no idea how that one ended, but big up yourself. I do believe you're a Chelsea man. My mistake if I got that wrong, but I do believe that you're a Chelsea man. Thank you so much for your super chat. Greatly appreciated. But let's also focus on Bermuda because they are the host, so it does make sense to spend some time talking about them as well. Renata, big up yourself. I hope that you are well. Says Tallawahs TV, big up as always. Come on, boys, let's start here. Represent the black, gold, and green with passion and pride. Absolutely. I hope, like I said, I hope the boys are not as nervous as I am. I'm feeling nervous for tonight. All I want is a win. I don't really think we're asking for too much. We just want a win. We just want the boys to just take this one over the line. It's let's not overcomplicate things. Let's do the basics. Sometimes we're so guilty of failing to do the basics. We don't do the necessary simple little things, not playing to the whistle. I don't really want to see none of that nonsense tonight. Play to the whistle, stick to the basics. Let's not try to overcomplicate things. Let's not be selfish in moments where we don't need to be selfish. Let's remember there's no I in team. Let's play together. Let's play as one. Now, in terms of the Mr. Cool and Deadly, big up yourself. I hope that you are in good health. Thank you to those of you guys there who are utilizing the comment section. Long may it continue. If you haven't hit the like button, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that like button. It does not cost you a penny. Please go ahead and hit the like button. Let's stick a pin in it and talk about our host, right? Let's talk about Bermuda. So they're going to be kicking things off in less than 30 minutes, right? Kickoff is less than 30 minutes. So do make yourselves comfortable. If you're behind the wheel, both hands on the wheel, try not to be distracted. Hopefully, I'll be able to give you guys some invaluable commentary of tonight's game. All right. So let's talk about Bermuda. There is, as they say, a first time for everything. And I kind of feel like that's probably the mindset that they're working with. Given where they are in the competition, just for a context, so that we're all on the same page. This will be Bermuda's first participation in the final round of the World Cup qualifiers. And quite similar to the black, gold, and green, that is the Reggae Boys, their opponents, it is 6 matches that separates the nation from potentially advancing to their first ever FIFA Men's World Cup appearance. And that is an unbelievable feeling. If they can do the unthinkable, though, that's a feeling there that I don't even think I can describe it. Obviously, we've been in that position before. Some of you are probably too young to remember 98. Some of you can remember 98 like it's yesterday. If not, thankfully, we have the women's team to big up and hold close to our hearts, because we all saw what happened in the 2019 cycle, as well as for the 2023 World Cup campaign, where we qualified for back-to-back FIFA Women's World Cup. So we know the feeling of qualifying for a FIFA World Cup, both for the men's team and the women's team, and it's an unbelievable feeling. And to hear your national anthem inside the stadium of a World Cup fixture is just, it's a magical feeling. It does kind of make your heart smile, or at least made my heart smile. Okay, but back to Bermuda there. As I said, first time for everything. This is the first time that they've managed to get to this stage of the FIFA Men's World Cup qualifying campaign, and surely they're going to want to do one better. I don't think that they're going to be put off by us being the fact that there's a lot that gets said about us being the better team in this particular group. But just because we have the biggest name on paper, that doesn't mean that we're guaranteed maximum points. That doesn't mean we're going to go out there and beat our opponents. Sometimes, again, if you don't do the basics, you end up coming up short and the opponents come up clutch. So sometimes teams like a Bermuda, yes, they might be inferior to a Jamaica in terms of footballing standard, who is known to be more of the footballing nation. Without sounding biased, I should think that it is Jamaica, but let's not kid ourselves. Let's give credit where credit is due. At the end of the day, we're both at the same point of our quest to qualify for next summer's FIFA Men's World Cup. And as I was saying, sometimes, despite being the lesser known nation, the one with the players who are not that recognizable when compared to your opponents, like a Jamaica, sometimes it's the camaraderie, sometimes it's the togetherness, it's the determination, the willingness to play to the final. So, as I said, these are a few things there that we ourselves, despite having the bigger known players, they're playing in the more recognizable leagues, arguably the best league in the world. There, we've had some players playing in top flight football in the Premier League, throughout the English Football League, pyramid, and so on. But despite that, if we're not going to be doing the basics, if we don't have no togetherness, if we're not playing as one, if we're a little bit too selfish in areas where we don't need to be selfish, that could be a weakness there that gets exploited by Bermuda. And surely in terms of the host nation there, I'm not from Bermuda. I don't follow them religiously, but I should think I speak for their people when I say they didn't come this far to fail. No team has come this far in being so close to qualifying for next summer's World Cup to fail. So I should think that they are coming into tonight's match beaming with confidence. They already have secured some wonderful history. As I said, this is the first time that they've made it to this stage of the FIFA Men's qualifying World Cup round, and they could go a step further by pushing and polishing that potency and that confidence there if they go and do what is probably to some the unthinkable. And the unthinkable is to go out there and beat Jamaica, beat the Black, Gold, and Green, beat the Reggae Boys, or get a draw. If they can get the minimum, the draw against Jamaica, then I think that sends a monumental, that secures a monumental confidence booster for tonight's host and also for the entire nation. As I said, this is 6 games. It is for Bermuda. It's 6 games to turn their dreams into reality, and it all starts tonight against their opponents, against Steve McClaren and his men. And we're not going to be biased because I'm sure there are people there from Bermuda who are tuning in and watching my channel, and I have to respect their time and I have to be grateful that they're tuning into myself. So, you know, best of luck to both teams, and may the team that wants it best get the desired result. And that is all that we ask for, whether you're supporting Bermuda or whether you're supporting Jamaica. If you can leave tonight with your head held high, if you can go out there and play for your country's colors, you know, blood, sweat, and tears, clash if you need to, make it rough if you need to, just as long as you don't injure anyone, because we're not going to wish bad on our opponents. That's nasty, and we don't want that, because we wouldn't want that in reverse. But if you can just go out there and stick to the principles and play for your nation's colors, then your nation will continue to be behind you. As it relates to the opponents, the Black, Gold, and Green, what do I have to say about Jamaica? Pretty simple. No room to hide. Failure isn't down to the head coach, and it's most certainly at this point it's not down to politics. So let's stop making excuses for ourselves and let's go out there and get the job done. You can't hide behind the gaffer anymore. Now is not the time to be hiding behind your gaffer. We know that he's on the ropes at the moment, and his tenure as the Reggae Boys head coach is wafer thin. You know, if he slips, he's pretty much sliding. He's sliding his way all the way back to England or wherever else he wants to resign for the rest of his career. So he's on a slippery slope at the moment. So you can't hide behind him. It's not the job of your head coach to hold your hands and take you over the line. Like, you are professional players. If that is your job to go out there and get the necessary 3 points, because that's what we need. We can't, at this moment in the tournament, we can't be playing for a draw. I would love for us to use tonight's game to not only secure the all-important 3 points, but to also cushion ourselves with some goal difference, because we have seen that in these types of competitions, goal difference does play dividends. So I'd love if we can, no disrespect to Bermuda, obviously, but I would love for us to use a game like tonight, match day 1 of 6 mini finals, to go out there and cushion ourselves with some all important goal difference. And to the lads, I'm not really sure how else to say it. You know, how badly do you want this? Aren't you tired of being labeled as failures? Like, do you not want to write your names in the history books? 1998, as I said at the start of my stream, some of you weren't even born in 1998. And that's not just for the viewers and subscribers. That's also for a couple of the young lads in the team. They weren't even thought of back in 1998, let alone being existing. They were not existing in 1998. So this is their moment. The whole nation is behind them, and it's their moment to do themselves proud. Play with your heart out, as I said, blood, sweat, and tears. Leave it all out on the pitch. Leave at the end of full time. You should be walking off that field of play with your head held high. And as long as both teams can do that, you can't fault them. Now, in terms of the Reggae Boys, the reason why I'm feeling so like up and down and not really sure, I can't really find the confidence, and I think there's some valid reasons for that. We have to look at a couple of the performances there from this summer's Gold Cup disappointment. I'm not going to go too much into that. But leaving the Gold Cup at early doors, not making it out of the group, bitter disappointment. Although I think when you listen to how the gaffer was speaking in the run up to a couple of those matches there, you kind of knew that he didn't come here to win, did he? I don't know what he went into the Gold Cup wanting to do, but he did not go into that Gold Cup wanting to win. But you can take some confidence there if you are the Reggae Boys supporter. You can take some confidence there from competitions even though it was a friendly, like for example the Unity Cup, you can see that there we do have it in us to show signs of resilience, even with significant changes, which is quite similar to what we're dealing with on tonight's occasion. Because like I said, we have some regular starters and potentially a regular irregular starter there in the name of Ravel Morrison, obviously not included in this window for the final round of the Concacaf FIFA Men's 2026 World Cup Qualifiers. And also, in terms of you're searching for some confidence booster, can we do it? Yes, we can. Let's backtrack to last year's CONCACAF Nations League, or finish on third place. First bit of history there in our back pockets. And we prove that we can deliver when it matters. Yes, I know some people wanted us to go all the way, but let's remind ourselves of how we managed to secure that all important third place. Let's also remind us that when our backs were up against the wall against Canada, we came out and delivered. And one person that delivered when it mattered was Boza, Shamar Nicholson. And let me know how delighted you guys are to see him back in the Reggae Boys squad. Of course, he's on the bench, but he is nevertheless back in the Reggae Boys squad after being omitted for the last window. So do let me know how you feel about the return of Shamar Nicholson. And if there's anyone there that catches your eye, do let me know. Have you hit the like button? It does not cost you a penny. Do go ahead and hit the like button. So to reiterate, what time is it? We've got about maybe some 13 minutes until kickoff. So to reiterate what I have said, 3 points is a must. I would love for us to keep a clean sheet. I would love a clean sheet. I mean, he wants to go to bed in filthy sheets. No one. We all love a clean sheet. I feel like the mood gets lifted when you're sleeping in some clean sheets. And for football, it is no different, my friend. We all love a clean sheet. But as I said, I don't want to put a downer, but I can't see a clean sheet. Sorry, if you guys disagree with me, do go ahead and let me know. And it's because of the inconsistencies there, guys, and also yeah, I think it's the inconsistencies. I've got my eyes fixed on the defense. If the defense can come through, then obviously that would probably help us to nail down a clean sheet. Because as they say, your goalkeeper is as good as your defense. So if you have a leaky defense, then guess what? The goalkeeper is probably going to be a little bit leaky as well. We don't have Mr. Clutch. That is Andre Blake. He is on the sidelines along with a few of his teammates. We've already gone through that one. If you want me to go back for it, do let me know. Let me go ahead and give you a reminder of the starting 11. Between the sticks, we have Damali Waits. To complete the starting 11, we also have Greg Lee, Dexter Lambakisa, Damian Lowe, Richard King, John Russell, Casey Palmer, Isaac Hayden. We do have some full debuts there. We've got the new boy, Bailey Ty Kadamateri. He's starting as well as Tyrese Campbell. So those of you there who have been waiting for Tyrese Campbell to start, finally, that one has come to fruition. You can see him. He makes up the trio there, the front three of CFAS. Ronaldo CFAS is leading the line. So the front three again is Campbell, Kadamateri, and CFAS. And on the bench, we have Foster, Chambers, Holgate, Webster, Lambert, Anderson, Anglin, Pope, Dixon, Antonio, Brown, and Nicholson. If you want me to give that one another spin, do let me know. If you have not hit the like button, what are you waiting on? Let me go ahead and stick a pin in it. See what you guys are saying there in the comment section. Russell Brown, pick up yourself. I hope that you are in good health. It has been a while, but it's always good to see you in the comment section. Great to see you in the comment section. Oh Lord, I can't read that one out on screen, but Halins, big up yourself. I hope you're in good health, Mr. Coolin. The starting out already. Yes, sir. It is Mark says Charlton fan here from the UK. Really looking forward to seeing how Tyrese Campbell. God bless you and Charlton. Okay, I keep telling people don't sleep on Charlton. Charlton has produced some fabulous footballers. I know one of he didn't play for us, but our very own John Barnes also had a stint with Charlton. Charlton has has helped to produce some top footballers who you actually see in the Premier League playing week in, week out. You also see, I believe, maybe one or two playing in La Liga, and also La Liga would be his name does elude me. It would be he's the Englishman, Conor Gallagher, and also in Syria, I believe it is Adamola Lookman. So some they have helped to produce some fine footballers. Aside from John Barnes, they've also had footballers, other footballers they're playing for Liverpool. So big ups to Charlton Athletic. Please do take care of our boys. I do love your kids. I think it might, I'm not sure. I can't remember if it's your second kids or your third kid, but there's a bit of a Jamaica influence in one of your kids for this year. Mark, big up yourself. I hope you're in good health. Mark, you can also keep your eye on the Concacaf YouTube channel. All right, Mark? And you'll be able to follow the game live. But before you leave me, Mark, please do go ahead and hit that like button. Mark, if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And we are 9 minutes away. So guess what? I need to figure out how to watch this game. I need to figure out how we're going to watch this game. Do we have any live coverage of the walkout? I do like to see some walkout. I am assuming that the lads are probably still on the field, maybe going through some warm-ups. If not, they're making the way back through the tunnel, the changing room. 73 of you watching, have you hit the like button? Stop being a penny pincher. It does not cost you a penny. Go ahead and kindly hit the like button. I tell you what, the guys there in Bermuda, what do you call people from Bermuda? Bermudans? Did I butcher it? Let me know. If I offended you, I do apologize. But the Bermuda supporters there, guys, they're out in their numbers. I can tell you that much. You can see a sea of the beautiful, I think that is that looks like pink to me. Their kit looks pink. Beautiful colors there. Quite diverse, a bit like Jamaica, you know, out of many one people. Big up Bermuda there. I see a couple of their fans with their drinks in hand. They're flying their colors high and proud, as they should. Stadium looks good, guys. The national stadium there in Bermuda is looking good. It's looking healthy. I like the look of that. I do like the look of that. We're about 7 minutes away from kickoff, and you know how Jamaicans are, guys. This match could be played anywhere on the planet, and we'll somehow have at least one Jamaican in the audience. And of course, so far I can see a sea of Jamaicans. It's looking good. Not sure if that is families of the Reggae Boys, could be, or it might just be a case of these are Jamaicans living in Bermuda. It's not far-fetched, is it? Hope everyone out there in the National Stadium in Bermuda, hope you enjoy the occasion. May the best team win, and I hope that you all make it home safe and unharmed. Bermuda National Sports Center, that is the stadium, that is the location for tonight's match. Kickoff is almost underway. We're 6 minutes away from kickoff, guys. The teams, I believe, are back in the changing room. I do like this. Both section of fans sitting together. I do like it. I think it can be like that. Wow, the stadium does look beautiful. I'm really liking the look of this stadium, guys. It looks like it might be a sold out capacity. I don't want to jump the gun. Don't quote me on that one, but so far I need to see it from all angles, but it does look like it's in a sold out capacity. So the capacity of the stadium, the Bermuda National Stadium there, guys, it is a capacity of 8,500. I reckon by the looks of things, they might have sold this one out. I mean, big ups to them if they managed to do so. They got the 12 man behind them. They're mingling with the Jamaicans. So the Jamaicans and correct me, is it Bermudans? Let me know if I'm wrong, but I see the Jamaicans and the people of Bermuda. I'm gonna play it safe because I might have got it wrong, and I want to disrespect their country. Let's see, Chorus, big up yourself. I hope you're in good health. I didn't see you there, my friend. I do apologize. What's for dinner? What time is the game? Well, the game is picking up in about 5 minutes time. My dinner. I was too lazy. This is gonna sound so weird. I was too lazy to do a takeout. I know that should be the easiest option, But I went and made some fried dumpling with some ackee and saltfish. I think it's because it was on my mind from last night. And I was like, I'm just gonna go and do it. So that was my dinner. I usually save the Friday for a takeout, but I was just like, nah, I can't be bothered. What time does the game start? Getting conflicting info. King Jav, big up yourself. One king in the building. I hope you're in good health. We have 5 minutes until kickoff, unless things have been changed. But the kickoff time was always going to be within 4 minutes time. All right. Lots of love from Jamaicans living in Bermuda. Crystal, it's almost midnight where you're at, right? Yes, it is almost midnight. It's 4 minutes to 11 for me right now. So Nashi876, God, big up yourself. God bless you. He said it's showing on Paramount Plus. So if you're in the USA and you're struggling, check out Paramount Plus. But before you love me and leave me, please do go ahead and hit that like button. It doesn't cost you a penny. Don't be a penny pincher. Come on, guys. About 80 of you watching the live stream. Only 30 of you have hit the like button. Come on. I do believe I deserve a like. Go ahead and hit that like button. It does not cost you a penny. Let's see if we can bring this one to at least, can we do 50 likes before kickoff? So maybe 10 more of you go ahead and hit the like button. I promise you it's not going to make you broke. If it does, send me an invoice. I'll pay the damage. All right. So we are family in the Caribbean, 100% one Caribbean. A little bit of a rivalry there with some nations, but it's a friendly rivalry, isn't it? We should be able to sit and watch a game together. You are right. Football field is it's looking really good. I'm liking this. I wish I was inside the stadium. It's looking good. It's a good look. It's a real good look. And they look like they're up for it there, the 12th man. They're up on their feet. They're singing. They're waving their flag high as they should. But to be honest with you, both sets of supporters are waving their flag high. They are waving their flag high. So 3 minutes until kickoff unless there's been a delay. So far all that I can see is just the fans. So I can't see no on-field activities. Lots of the on-field activities there that I saw. It was basically the flag carriers holding the flags and basically walking it onto the field of play. So I should think any seconds now we should have both teams walking out. All right. So kickoff, I think, is right on time. 2 minutes time until kickoff. Might go Chinese or pizza. No cooking on Friday. Hey, eat for both of us. I find Chinese food to be go with what you know. I don't like taking a risk of Chinese food because it's one food that I can't consume if it isn't cooked right. So yeah, eat for both of us. You're making me hungry. I do fancy a Chinese, but it's way too late for that. It's almost 11 o'clock my end. And we're almost on the way. And again, please do go ahead and hit that like button. It does not cost you a penny. Don't do me dirty. Don't do me dirty. I'm going to be here with you guys after midnight, my end. I do think I am worthy of a few likes. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes before kickoff. All right, we're about 47 likes. If we can get this one to 50 likes, I'll be very grateful. Conrad, big up yourself. Conrad says everyone, Warner Russell, Antonio. So those are the guys there that you're backing. I'm assuming those are a few of your favorites. Everyone has their favorites, guys. Can't shoot a man down for that. Everyone's got their favorites. All right. So the match officials are on the field. Teams are walking out. Bermuda walking out first as the host nation. I do like their kits. It's very eye catchy. I do like the Bermuda kit, I should say. I'm just trying to see if I can get something done my end for you guys. All right, so just bear with me. Looks like I am all over the place. I promise you I am not. I'm just trying to see if I can do something my end for you guys. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and switch my screen temporarily so we can get something different on the screen. Let's go ahead and see something. Want to keep you guys up to date as best as possible. I'll be back going to the goat farm to do some check. Please do, because you know what people are like, especially as we lead up to Christmas, right? We don't want no surprises. Hope your goats are in good health. Ah, thinking of Sunday dinner already. Not feeling the pink. I quite like the pink. So the teams are on the field of play there, guys. National anthem of Jamaica being played. Please, again, do remember to hit the like button. Conrad, I can't believe if you're a moderator, but if you don't mind being a moderator, let me know. You're always here. I do need more moderators. So if you fancy being a moderator for myself, it's quite simple, Conrad. I just need you to control the comment section. So anything inappropriate, disrespectful, discriminatory, just put that individual in timeout for me. And that would be, again, you know, if you're up for it. Rochelle, if you're up for being a moderator as well. I was supposed to ask you at one point, but it kept slipping my mind. So anyone really, any of my regulars who are, you know, up for being moderators, let me know. All right. 80 of you watching, do go ahead and hit the like button. We are minutes away from kickoff. Just said the national anthem of Jamaica. Up next, we have the national anthem of Bermuda. Let me know your thank you there. You've given me my wish. I said 50 likes before kickoff, and you guys are giving me 54. So thank you. 80 of you watching. Can we bring this one to 100 likes before full time? Can we do it? I'm not really asking for much, am I? I'm just keeping it very simple, not hard to please. You go ahead and give me that. Ainsworth Henry, Mr. Ainsworth Henry, nice to see you in my studio. I don't think you want to come on screen though, so I'll leave you be. Good to see you in the studio though. Hope you're in good health. So this is match day 1 of 6 finals. It's an absolute must win. Let me know your score predictions there. What you going for? What's your score predictions, guys? Throw your score predictions at me. I don't know why, but I feel like it's going to be a 3-1 Jamaica. How are you feeling about that one? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you think we can keep a clean sheet or if we will keep a clean sheet, but I think this one might turn out to be 3-1 Jamaica. Oh, you're in they don't do that in Texas? Well, I've got PTSD from someone doing that to my family, literally on Christmas Eve. I was absolutely livid. You know, when you're looking forward to something and then it doesn't come to fruition. Yeah. So yeah, I've got some PTSD with some goat teeth. Okay, nice to know that they don't do that type of thing in Texas. So I'm happy for you. So guys, we're just moments away from kickoff. Bermuda is going for a 3-4-3 formation for those of you who are watching, those of you who are wondering. And I must say, this location for the National Stadium in Bermuda, immaculate, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Love. It is very Caribbean, isn't it? Look at the palm trees, sun shining. Match officials are ready. I think all of the match officials there on my screen are from Croatia. Damian Lowe wearing the captain's armband in the absence of Andre Blake. That is the vice captain, Damian Lowe. He's now belonging to Houston Dash. So he's back in the MLS. No, we do have a good diaspora in Croatia. Not that it matters. So the match officials there, as well as the VAR operators, are all from Croatia. But despite the connection there between us and them, I'm not expecting no favors, or am I? Let me know your predictions there in the comment section. Do not be shy. Go ahead and make your prediction. Jamaica going for a 5-3-2 formation. That's a 5-3-2 formation there for Jamaica. If you could be so kind to hit that like button, I'm going to keep on repeating it until you guys bring me to 100 likes. I think I am deserving of 100 likes. Big up those of you who have hit the like button. And we're about to kick off. The teams there are in a huddle. I think they're going through the final talk, possibly a final prayer there between the two hosted, between the host nation as well as the opponents. They are both broken up from their little huddle. Look, fist pumps there for the Jamaicans. I think you had a fist in the air there from Bermuda. Referee's checking his watch. Squeaky bum time. You know how that one goes. Almost 100 of you tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like button. It does not cost you a penny. And we are off. And it is the visitors, the Reggae Boys, that gets us underway. Let's see if we can pick up an all-important 3 points. See how this one pans out. Gonna take my eyes off the screen in front of me. I will take a quick glance and see what you guys are up to in the comment section every now and then. So if I'm not responding to your comments, I'm not being rude. I just can't see it. Got Bermuda on the ball here, guys, playing out from their own half. Do you give you guys a reminder there of the starting 11? Jamali Wade between the sticks, Greg Lee, Dexter Lambakisa, Damian Lowe, Richard King, John Russell, Casey Palmer, Isaac Hayden, Harry Campbell, Bailey Tai, Kadamateri, and also Ronaldo Cephas. So you know how it goes. Once we get to the first quarter an hour of the game, let me know what you make of the game so far. 15 minutes on the clock when we get to that point. Now, in terms of Bermuda, they've got Eve between the six completing their lineup. They've got Jones. I think his name is pronounced Twite. I do apologize if I got that one wrong, as well as Carpenter and Hill. They complete the back line. And in midfield, they've got Clemens. They've also got completing the rest of their lineup. They've got Lambie, Critchlaw, I believe his name is pronounced, Tucker, Parfit Williams, as well as Wells leading the line. So if you want me to go ahead and read that one out for both teams, do let me know. Amar says, where can I watch the game? Where are you watching it from, Amar? If you're in the UK, you might be able to watch it on Concacaf YouTube channel. If you're in Europe, maybe you might need Jamaica on the attack. Looks like that's that was Ronaldo Cephas there on the attack. You might need to try the Concacaf YouTube channel. If it isn't working for you, try getting a VPN and make the UK your location. That's how you can watch that one there, all right, Amar? It would help if you dropped your location. Maybe someone in the comment section can help you. Bermuda kicks this one out. Are we really calling people underdogs at this stage of the tournament? I really think you can underestimate any opponent. It's tricky if you do so. Jamaica got a throw in the hands of Dexter Lambakisa. They really are. They're onto us, aren't they? Trying to sniff out danger. They're trying to formulate an attack of their own. That is Bermuda. That one resulted in a goal kick. It's a goal kick to Jamaica. And again, you guys are shying away from that score prediction. Let me know your score prediction. What's your score prediction? How do you see this one panning out? I'm sticking to my guns. I'm saying 3-1 Jamaica. Of course, if you disagree, then let me know. We're on the attack. Kicks it straight at the goalkeeper. That one actually results in a, that looks like it's Bailey tie. Kinda, yes, it is him. So that was Kadamateri, Bailey tie Kadamateri. I think that was a kick there from booted it up front from Richard King. Bailey tie Kadamateri kicked it at the keeper. One resulted in a corner kick. It's currently being taken by Casey Palmer. Short, plays it short. Oh, ricochet. I think that is Damian Lowe, the captain. We're up and running, guys. We are up and running. Damian Lowe bust the net. Deadlock's been broken. Just over 5 minutes played. Corner kick taken quickly there. Short corner. I think this one was floated into the box there by... Who is that? That looks like it was Tyrese Campbell. So it looks like Tyrese Campbell played a role there in Damian Lowe finding the back of the net. I need to watch this one back on replay. Not that it matters, to be honest with you. I will watch it back on replay to see who's been given the assist, but never the it is 1-0 to Jamaica by the captain. I guess you can call that one Captain Fantastic. Nevertheless, it is 1-0 to Jamaica, guys. And that is Damian Lowe breaking the deadlock. That is our captain breaking the deadlock. Captain there in the absence of Andre Blake. I need to remember not to make any noise because it is loud. And I'm really not trying to upset my neighbors, especially that I've got 2 elderly neighbors as well. So I need to make sure I keep that one down. I need you guys to remind me. 6 minutes on the clock there, guys. And it is Jamaica out in front. Thanks to a goal from Damian Lowe, the man with the captain's armband. Looked a little bit scruffy there when that ball was placed inside the box by Tyrese Campbell. But nevertheless, Damian Lowe made sure that it found the back of the net. If you have not hit the like button, what are you waiting on? Jamaica up and running in match day 1 of 6 in the final round of the FIFA Concacaf World Cup Qualifiers. Jamaica out in front. 6 minutes played on the clock thanks to Damian Lowe. We are 1-0 up. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't done so. Doesn't cost you a penny. Currently, I'm dealing with a throw-in. Not sure why you guys are afraid of. So, Carlos, pick up yourself. Carlos, I hope you are in good health. Carlos says 2-0 Jamaica. I said 3-1 Jamaica, so I'm going to stick. I can't move that one, can I? I'm still sticking 3-1 Jamaica. Pick up yourself, Carlos. I hope you're in good health. Troy Uber says my score prediction is to have 1. That is funny. Big up yourself, Troy. I hope you're in good health. I think this is my first time seeing you on my channel. Apologies if it isn't. Mr. Coolin Deadly, it could be 4-0, but who knows? The boys always, one thing they are consistent at is pulling off a surprise. Or is it a surprise? They're consistent at being inconsistent. So we can't be surprised in that regard. So that's why I'm saying A 3-1. Casey Palmer standing over a free kick. Float this one into the box. Almost. That one resulted in a free kick and a goal kick. I say he's getting stuck in, isn't he? He's getting new boy's getting stuck in. I love that. New boy is definitely getting stuck in. I think that one was headed away by John Russell. Just under 10 minutes played on the clock. And in case you are wondering, Jamaica out in front. The only goals so far scored by our acting captain, that is Mr. Damien Lowe. If you've not hit the like button, you're really killing me. You're killing me, guys. Oh, over 100 of you, almost 120 of you watching. Come on. Don't do that to me. If 20 of you can hit the like button and take this one to 100 likes, I promise you, I won't ask you to hit the like button for the rest of the stream. All right? So yeah, go ahead and hit that like button for me. I'm trying to get to 100 likes. We're on the, baby, I'm liking, ooh. I'm liking how he's playing. I'm gonna save my thoughts on Bailey for maybe full time, but I can see something, but I don't wanna jump the gun. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from the new boy Bailey, as well as Tyrese Campbell, guys. But I'm not gonna jump the gun on this one and jinx it. So Bailey Ty Materi there, first game there for Jamaica. I'm going to hold back on my thoughts on what I've seen so far from Bailey. So it's a front three, a newly formed front three, first time playing together for context. That is Tyrese Campbell, Bailey Ty Kadamateri, and also Ronaldo Cephas. Never played together before, guys, all right? And the newest recruit is Bailey, not Leon Bailey, but the number 12, Bailey Ty Kadamateri, all right? We have Bermuda there on the attack, trying to formulate a response of their own. A little bit scruffy, but they somehow found their way inside the Jamaica's box, and that one is just about dealt with there by Greg Lee. It's like Jamaica on the attack there with Ronaldo Cephas. That comes across and deals with that little bit of a pacey threat. Dexter Lumberkeeser on the ball. Casey Palmer. Tyrese Campbell, a little bit of too much of a weight on that pass there by Casey Palmer through to Tyrese Campbell. Tyrese Campbell done in the number 7. And let's remind ourselves that these numbers don't belong to no particular player. I'm a fan of, if you come into this team and I'm seeing an applaudable performance, I'm going to say the person who is absent, despite of any name or popularity, you have to work to get back that number. You have to work to be back in the starting 11. That's kind of how I would operate if I were a coach. I'm just a fan. I'm not no coach. I'm not a manager, but I think that if it's not broken, don't fix it. And so far, so good. Touch wood. It can only get better from here on out. All right, 6th final. This is match day 1 of 6 finals. Final round of the Concacaf FIFA Men's World Cup Qualifiers. Ball there is headed away by, I think that was Damien Lowe. I think Bermuda was going for a cheeky little back post header. Didn't pay dividends on that occasion. Thank you guys for keeping my company on tonight's live stream. Before I forget my manners, if you're making your way home from work, I do hope that you make it home safe and unharmed. If you're going out to shake a leg, a little one bop here and there, I do hope that you arrive at your destination safe and sound, and I do hope that you do so in reverse, because walking through your doors is an underrated blessing. Let me know what you make of the performance so far. Just over 13 minutes on the clock. Damien Lowe broke the deadlock inside 6 minutes. That is the captain for tonight's occasion. So good ball up top. Too much weight on that one there by Richard King. Good vision by Richard King. He's going for these long balls, and on a few occasions they have led to some accuracy. All right. So let's say Troy says if we Jamaica can win the next 2 games, we're going to be okay. God's willing. Carlos Guzman. Carlos says watching the live stream while running on the treadmill, not a cool running, but a warm running, burning calories while following the game. Oh wow, multitasking. I like that, Carlos. Check you out. Okay, staying healthy. I like that. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. God bless you. Let me know what you guys make of the game so far. Quarter of an hour been played, the first quarter of an hour. So come by quite quickly. Or is that just me? Right? Almost 20 minutes on the clock there, guys. Jamaica out in front, leading the host nations. Almost 160 of you watching. Do you go ahead and hit that like button? I promise you it does not cost you a penny. If it does make you broke, send me an invoice at info@Tallawah TV and I will pay you back whatever is owed to you. All right. You are good at football. Um, two left foot. Two left foot. Is there a live feed? What do you mean by live feed? Do let me know what you mean by live feed. As in, can I show the live match itself? Is that what you're asking? Don't want to put words in your mouth, but due to copyright reasons, I wouldn't be able to do that. But if 8 of you can go ahead and hit that live button, it will not cost you a penny. Actually, the graphics on screen is basically showing you where the ball possession currently is. All right. So if you keep your eyes on the graphics that's on screen, it's showing you what's currently going on in the game itself. All right. So on Bermuda there with the ball. It went for a long ball, but I think Lambakisa came across and dealt with that subsequently, as did the goalkeeper, Jamali Waits, throwing there to Bermuda. What I do like that we're not allowing them Bermuda. Whoa, wow. Good effort. So really good effort. Okay, that shot there was just outside the box there from Bermuda. Obviously searching for a equalizer. I think that one was taken by their captain. That one there resulted in a corner kick. So good efforts there by Bermuda. That was Wells. So their captain Wells trying to find the equalizer inside the 17th minute. Jamaica have some defensive duties there to handle. Hill standing over the corner kick. See what he's gonna do with this one. Puts this one inside the box, but that's a look that has too much of a inaccuracy on it. Weight of the pass there wasn't what he would have liked for it to have been. So again, guys, let me know what you make of the game so far. Where to watch? I have to I think Paramount. Someone in the comment section said it's on Paramount as well as on Concacaf YouTube channel. Bermuda on the attack. Put this one into the box. That one looks like it was headed away by Captain Damien Lowe. Jamaica on the attack. Looks like Ronaldo fast. A little bit of a look like that one was poorly communicated there up top by Jamaica. So Reggae Boy should give them no less than 8-0. I think we need to respect our opponents. That sounds like a glamorous score line, but let's remind ourselves that they work just as hard to get to where they are. This is their first time competing at this stage of the FIFA Men's qualifying round. So, you know, they've done all the necessary to get to this point of the tournament, just like ourselves. And at this point of the tournament, we're not better than them. They're not better than us. The difference that's going to separate this is who plays the better football, who wants it more come the ending of full time. Looks like a free kick there for Bermuda. I think this one is being taken by Hill. Number 14, Hill standing over the free kick. I think he's gonna try and float this one inside the box there of the Reggae Boys. So he does puts it inside the box. Woo! Jamali Wait with a two hands on the ball. Two-handed save. Yes, there's no point of trying to take in a risk. You just gotta jump up and catch that one. Not sure if it would have troubled him, but nevertheless, better to be safe than sorry. I want them back on replay. Ooh, it looked like it hit the. Okay, no, it didn't hit the bar. I think it was Jamali Wait that actually hit the bar. Or hit the post, I should say. So again, to remind you guys, there 6 minutes. It only took Jamaica 6 minutes to break the deadlock. That goal there came from Damian Lowe, the captain on tonight's occasion. So Jamaica out in front, 1 goal to the good. We're now 21 minutes played in the match. And I just need one more of you to go ahead and hit that like button, and you would have given me my 100 likes before full time. All right. So big up to you guys there who have hit the like button. If you like what you're hearing, do go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try and get you guys covered there for the duration of the final round. Good pass there from Tyrese Campbell to Bailey. And that is Bailey Ty Kadamateri, not Leon Bailey. Casey Palmer going out to take a corner there for Jamaica. How are you guys feeling? I think my nerves have been settled. I think when I first started the live stream, I felt like a nervous wreck. But that goal's definitely helped to settle my nerves. Another goal wouldn't hurt. Casey Palmer standing over the free kick. Remember, we scored the opening goal from a free kick. He puts this one inside the box. Oh. Keeper might be in trouble here, guys. Looks like the Bermuda keeper might be in some... Hope he's okay. I think that ball there went across to John Russell. John Russell, I think, went with a header. Goalkeeper did the necessary, though, to prevent Jamaica going 2 goals up. And that is Eve. But thankfully, he's back up on his feet. Maybe it might have been a little bit of an awkward landing there for the Bermudan goalkeeper, Eve. Thankfully, he's back up on his feet. So nothing to be alarmed about. Okay, Troy says, I wanted to mention that this isn't my first time on your channel. Previously, I had the opportunity to see you at the National Stadium in Jamaica and attempted to reach you at that time. Really? Okay. Okay, my apologies. My apologies. Will the boys win the group? I think they will. I think they will. But I'm taking it 1 game at a time. I'm not getting ahead of myself. I'm not even thinking about the next match. I'm just thinking 1 game at a time. Let's close off on a win. Start off with let's produce a potent start. and let's finish on a high. And that is obviously for the duration of the final round, right? But I'm not even thinking about the second game yet. Let's just do what we need to do to get the desired result, which is a win. And again, if given the circumstances, the number of chop and change is there, if we can produce a clean sheet, even better. But the boys have a habit of scaring us, so who knows? What is it about the body that just automatically sends you into a reaction when your team scores? I try, especially because obviously about in most cases, depending on the time of the year, I'm either 5 or 6 hours ahead of the majority of you guys in the Caribbean, right? So you can imagine I'm watching live streams that this is one of the earliest live streams I've ever done. Usually it's gone past 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., sometimes 3 a.m. And I always try my best not to be a nuisance neighbor, but just that automatic reaction of cheering, I don't know. The brain has been programmed to do that over the years. So I apologize to my neighbors. I apologize to you guys as well if I burst out into a random scream or a shout. I'm trying to burst your eardrums. I'm going to try and practice to do something different. All right. That's probably annoying for some of you. So I do apologize. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. Ronaldo Cephas, guys. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. We are up 2 goals to the good. 25 minutes on the clock. That's a lovely goal there by Ronaldo Cephas. Ooh, Putzi sent him to the shops. That's a lovely goal. I like that. It's one of those players there that's been heavily criticized for a number of reasons where Cephas is concerned, but nothing to complain about on that occasion with that finish. 26 minutes on the clock as we approach the first the half an hour mark. What's going on? What's he talking to him about? The referee is having a word with him. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Maybe you guys can guide me on that one, but nevertheless, we're 2-0 up. Okay, well, players being resumed kind of scared me there for a moment. I was thinking, is he going to chalk off the goal? Couldn't see a reason for why he would want to do that, but we are 2 goals up to the good. So Jamaica are 2 goals up to the good against Bermuda. Pick up yourself. You know, I can't read out certain names on screen. We know we got some. I think every now and then I have kids watching with their parents, so can't read out certain names. They'll call him fast and foolish. I think he's very talented. He is very talented. He's a very talented player. Needs to work on a few you know, fine tweakings. He's not the complete product, but you can see the talent there for Ronaldo Cephas for sure. I'm liking Bailey Ty Kadamateri. I think he's gotten stuck in. It's his debut. I'm really liking how he's playing, liking Tyrese Campbell as well. I'm gonna say, look, if it's not broken, don't try to fix it. If it's not broken, do not try to fix it. If you're just tuning in, the Black, Gold, and Green are 2 goals up inside 28 minutes there on the clock. They are 2 goals up. Let me know what you make of the performance so far. What's your thoughts there on the lads with their debut? Let me know what you make of the front 3 also of Tyrese Campbell, Ronaldo Cephas, and Bailey Ty Kadamateri. Got a throw in there with by Dexter Lambakisa. go back and see what you guys are saying. You guys aren't saying anything in the comment section, but thank you for hitting the like button. You've surpassed my expectations. Said 100 likes. You guys have given me 113. So thank you so much for doing that. All right. Definitely appreciate each and every one of you. And if you've not hit the subscribe button, what are you waiting on? Do go ahead and kindly hit that subscribe button for me. All right. And depending on what time we finish, I might have to love you and leave you on the stroke of full time. Got some defensive duties there to deal with. Dealt with neatly at the back. So Fabi Sack says, Fabi with his saxophone. Check you out, Fabi, looking all fabulous. Fabi's going with a 4-0 to Jamaica because I don't expect Bermuda will score. Well, Fabi, you must be new to this part of town, my friend. Don't hold your breath when it comes to the Reggae Boys, all right? They are guilty of not playing to the final whistle, guilty of losing focus in the latter stages of football matches. So I wouldn't be surprised if we concede a goal at any given point, especially as the game closes out in its final stages. Hopefully not, but you're way more confident than myself. We can't all be carrying the same confidence wavelength, right? Derek Douglas, big up yourself, sir. I know you don't want to come on my screen. I'll leave you in the studio to figure things out. I hope you're in good health. Fabi, I hope you're in good health. I think this might be my first time seeing you in the comment section. My apologies if that's not the case. Mr. Cool and Deadly says, unpredictable, the boys. Definitely unpredictable. 31 minutes on the clock. It is Jamaica out in front. 2 goals to the good. That is the goals there that came from Damian Lowe, the captain, and also Ronaldo Cephas. My prediction was 3-1 Jamaica. I'm sticking by 3-1, but it might be a higher scoreline. But I'm sticking with 3-1. Think at some point I'm going to have to plug in my Mac because it looks as if it's fading away on me. So what's on the dinner menu, guys? Let me know what's on your dinner menu. It's a Friday, cheeky Friday. You guys going for the usual takeouts? Let me know what's on your dinner menu. Troy says, how can I contact you? Depends. What are you trying to come on screen? You can try to come on. Are you asking to come on screen? I think I left the link to the comment section. Sorry, I think I left the link to the screen, my live stream in the comment section, as in it's pinned in the comment section. It's one way of trying to jump in the studio alongside myself. Another throw in there for Jamaica. It's safe to say that we've got Dexter Lambakisa on throw-in duties, right? Ah, looks referee, you got in the way. Gonna have to look like we might get what's this, a drop ball, dead balls, a drop ball situation, it looks like. I think the referee got in the way there. Referee. What are you doing? It looks like we're gonna have a drop ball situation here, guys. What's he doing? How is that? How is he giving the ball back to Bermuda? What's he doing? Why is he giving the ball to Bermuda? What's that all about? Yeah, anyways. Dumpling banana and callaloo. Whoa. I like that. Didn't fancy no sweet potato. I love that. Eat for both of us. You know what? I might copy you. I might do that tomorrow. I know tomorrow's supposed to be Saturday soup. Supposed to be soup day, right? Oh, that's healthy. I like that. I do like that a lot. Eat for both of us. Prince Reed, pick up yourself. I hope you're in good health. Rohan Perry says, my prediction is 5-1. A cheeky 5-1. I like that. You're in high spirits, aren't you? Big up yourself, Rohan Perry. I hope you're in good health. Rohan says, chicken foot soup. Stop it. please do go ahead and consume for both of us. Oh, that sounds delightful. That sounds delightful. I like that. I do like that. You kind of made me regret what I made for dinner. I went for some fried dumpling with some ackee and saltfish, but some soup could do my body good. It's been a while since I've made soup. It's been maybe over a month. Got to a point where I just got a little bit clied in with soup, and I just said, okay, enough. I'm not following tradition for at least a few weeks, and a few weeks turned into over a month. Prince Reed, curry chicken, dumpling, and yam. Now, if you know me, you know I love curry. You know I love, curry chicken. It's one of my favorites. That is one of my absolute favorites. You're giving me ideas for tomorrow's dinner, guys. It might have to be a cheeky curry chicken with some green banana and some sweet potato. So that wasn't my intentions as to why I asked you guys, by the way. I was just curious. Bermuda on the ball. Back to the football. Every now and then I like to get a little bit, personal with you guys. Just get to know each other a little bit. Tomorrow is beef soup. Oh, wow. Very rich. Very rich. Save me a bowl or two. Oh, God. You guys have some fine taste. I don't eat meat except baked chicken. Makes me have less energy. I'm with you on that. I notice when I consume certain meat, I feel heavy. I just want to go and take a nap. So I'm with you on that. I understand exactly where you're coming from. At one point, I was only consuming chicken and fish because I realized, just like you said, my body was just weren't enjoying certain foods. So I get where you're coming from. I can't blame you. I'm gonna say I know you said baked chicken, but I do make a really good Barbie fried chicken. So we're steadily approaching. I've got about just under 10 minutes until halftime. Jamaica out in front, 2 goals to the good. Thanks to Oh, nice! Oh my God! That would have been an unbelievable goal. Bailey Tai Kadamateri is having a game. He is having a game. Oh my God. Look at the takedown. Look at the takedown. Football gods have denied him of an unbelievable finish. Oh my God. Inch close to making it 3-0. What a takedown. Who passed that ball? I feel like that was Richard King again because he's been pinging these passes from the back to the front. So I reckon, don't quote me on that, but I think that might have been a Richard King pinging that one forward to Bailey Tai Kadamateri. And what a goal it would have been, guys. The takedown was unreal. The touch, oh my God. Football gods, stop playing. Stop interfering with the field of play. Like, step back. Come on. Sniff it. Is it gonna be? Oh, they're doing their defensive duty. Bailey's having a ball. He's definitely loving. He's enjoying his football, guys. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Am I wrong for saying that so far, the likes of Tyrese Campbell and Bailey Tai Kadamateri, my apologies, keep their spots? Oh my God, no! Deny again! No! Oh. Oh my God, I think that one was John Russell, guys. We're knocking on that door for third. It should be a fourth by now. Tyrese Campbell involved again. Tyrese Campbell with a ball on a pass there to Dexter Lambakisa inside the box. He pulled that one back to who was that? Who was that in the number 2 jersey for Jamaica, guys? So he's wearing, I think someone's wearing, is that number 2 or number 12? Was it number 12? Because Bailey Kadamateri is wearing 12. It looked to me like he might have pulled that one back to John Russell, right? I think. don't think it was number 2. I think that was because number 2 is Dexter Lambakisa. So I think he might have pulled that one to the name's eluding me. I think it might have been to Jonathan Russell. I need to double check that one though. Maybe you guys can correct me in the comment section. We love saltfish, absolutely, national dish. That's love. I be in loads of your likes and comments on your videos. Appreciate you so much, Fab. 4-0 is possible. Let's see. 4-0 is most certainly possible. Bermuda, oh. I don't think that's a penalty, but yeah, that's not a penalty. Went down inside the box there, a little bit of a buck up with Greg Lee. I mean, Tyrese Campbell is having a ball as well, isn't he? So far, Tyrese Campbell. Let me know what you make of Tyrese Campbell's performance. Liking what I'm seeing. And Bailey Ty Kadamateri. He's gotten stuck in. It's the best way to say it. He's gotten stuck in. All right, he's up for it. You can play ball or what sport you play in. I've got 2 left foot. I cannot play football. Played basketball, netball, and cricket. Yes, if I were to play a sport, I would go for cricket, not basketball. Or oh my god, they got a thank God. Split the back line just then, guys. That's Bermuda, but their captain. Probably that one caught him off guard. Came at him a little bit too quickly there. But they managed to split our back line. That was a good pass. It's a delightful pass, but it didn't come to fruition. Not for their captain Wells. That was not a well taken strike. Marley Wait there boots this one up top. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying there. And it says he love Aki to the point where I avoid eating it. I need 3 goals before halftime. We got about, let's say, just under 4 minutes. Rohan Perry. Rohan said 5-1. God bless him. Rohan says 5-1. How greedy. Hey, the man is liking what he has seen from the black, gold, and green. You can't fault him. Let's see where it's coming from. We're smiling. The front three has given us much to smile about, guys. Can you imagine if we actually qualify for the World Cup? I know we're still a long way away, even though we're so close. 5 more games to go after tonight's match. Roran Perry says, shake my... Is that supposed to be shake my head? Or am I being a little bit slow? Goal kick there to Eve. That is the goalkeeper of Bermuda. That one looked like it was headed down by Isaac Hayden. Bailey Kalamateri. I think he has switched sides. Oh my God, denied by the post. This man is hunting down a goal, guys. He's hunting down a debut goal. He's sniffing out a debut goal. I think he's interchanging between both sides here, guys. Right to left, vice versa. I think he's trying to test out his luck on the opposite side. I think he's denied by the goalpost. So Prince Reed is going for 3-1. So that was, I mean, I predicted 3-1 start of the live stream, and I'm still saying 3-1. I'm not going to back down. Although Rohan says that he's going for 5-1, and I can see that happening as well, but I'm not gonna cheat. I said 3-1, so I'm gonna stick with 3-1. Not moving the goalposts. Big ups to you guys there that's chosen my live stream. Not sure why you did so, but God bless you all. Thank you for choosing my live stream. Hope you're enjoying what you're hearing so far. We're about 1 minute away from the end of the first 45, possibly maybe some 2 minutes of additional time. Before we do so, though, we've got a throw in. Surprisingly, wasn't taken by Dexter Lambakisa that time round. Or was it? Was it Dexter? Yes, it was not. Yes, it was Dexter. I'm getting confused with Dexter and Tyrese for obvious reasons with the short dreads. So Isaac Hayden has found himself inside the referee's books. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe I can catch this one back on replay. What happened? Oh, it might have stepped on the back of his heel there, guys. Might have accidentally connected with the back of the heel of his opponent. So he's in the books. 45 minutes on the clock, and Isaac Hayden is in the books. Subsequently, that results in a free kick to Bermuda. So Bermuda are dealing with a free kick. It's 1 minute of additional time. So this is probably the last effort for Bermuda. They put this one inside the box. Floated that one inside the box. They took that one quite quickly. It's resulted in a throw-in. Bailey Ty Kadamateri involved once again. Bermuda with a throw-in taken quickly with the ball at their feet. So let me know your halftime thoughts, guys. Let me know your halftime thoughts, right? We know how what your halftime thoughts are, all right? I'm gonna be reading out some of your comments. So do let me know your halftime thoughts, okay? So I think that is the end of the first 45 there, guys. Yes, so Jamaica going into the end of the first 45 with a 2-goal cushion thanks to Damian Lowe and Ronaldo Cephas. That is how we are looking, all right? I'm trying to see if I can get up some info there for you guys. Just bear with me quickly. See if I can go over and do something there from the game, or maybe my TV will do it for me. Can't really trust my TV there. But before I do so, let's go ahead and bear with me, guys. Let me go ahead and sort out my last thing I want is to lose connection with you guys. So let's sort that one out. All right. Don't want my desktop to cut out on me. So let's just get connected. Bear with me. I do apologize. Rochelle is going for 3-0. Rochelle, would you like to be one of my moderators, please? Could you please be one of my moderators? I'm so sorry that I'm doing that with my nose. I realize I'm always like, why is my nose like always bothering me? It's either itching me or I need to wipe it. But I realize it's because I sit in front of my fan, right? So that's the reason why I do. It's probably not appealing. I do apologize. So Rochelle's going for a 3-0 or a 4-1 on Jamaica. Fitzroy Mackenzie. Big up yourself, Fitzroy. I hope you are in good health. I hope you're well. Coffee Goffer? Did I pronounce your name right? You're going for a 3-0 Jamaica. All right. Positive score line there for you guys. But nevertheless, we're looking good at the end of the first 45. Let me know who's been your man of the match so far. Who's stood out the most for you guys so far. It's probably the name of the player that I've said the most. Said quite a few players' name, but I think I reckon I've said at least one player's name more times than the others. So let's do a quick little roundup there. Stats wise, the opponent's Bermuda 3 shots taken in the first 45s. That's in comparison to Jamaica's 12s. Shots on target 2 for Bermuda, Jamaica 4. Possession wise, it is 54%. Almost had a rookie error. I plugged my Mac in, but I didn't switch it on. almost switched off on you guys. Just got a warning on my screen. My apologies. So going back, possession wise, 54% percentage possession for the host Bermuda. That is 46 for Jamaica. Passes there, 177 passes for Bermuda, 151 for Jamaica. Pass accuracy, Bermuda have 79% in comparison to Jamaica's 82. Fouls, 3 fouls committed by Bermuda, Jamaica with 7. Yellow cards, only 1 yellow card picked up so far, and that is for Jamaica. That is Isaac Hayden. Appear to have come together with the back heel of one of the Bermuda players, from what I could see. No red cards. Thankfully, hopefully it stays that way. Offside is 0 for Bermuda, 1 for Jamaica. Corners is saying 1 corner for Bermuda, 2 for Jamaica, but I don't think that's accurate because I feel like Jamaica have had more than 2 corners, right? Anyways, let's go back and see what you guys are saying. Doc, I hope you are in good health. You can't have a doctor that's not in good health. That will send the world into spiral. I hope you're in good health, Doc. What do you make of the performance so far, if in case you've managed to catch up with what's been played out in front of us? Americans handball, football is who has rattled you? But to reiterate here, guys, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm gonna keep that. You got some stats on screen in front of you. Take it with a pinch of salt because these stats are obviously generated from across the web. But nevertheless, let's go back to the game itself. Let me close this tab because it's gonna show me on screen twice. Almost came into my studio twice, and obviously we don't need that. Let me know what you guys make of the team performance, right? I'm gonna take my eyes off screen so I can't see you guys in the comment section, right? But if you're just tuning in summary, Damian Lowe found the opening goal inside the sixth minute. Don't know, I'm struggling to get that out my mouth. And Ronaldo Cephas 20 minutes later, so inside the 26th minute, Ronaldo Cephas doubled the lead. But let me know what you make of that front three. It's the first time they've ever played together, right? Let me know what you make of the front three of Tyrese Campbell, Bailey Ty Kadamateri, as well as Ronaldo Cephas. It is a young and inexperienced front three, and they're playing in a game that absolutely matters most. It is a match day 1 of 6 mini finals, and we need to secure maximum points. Don't think about the opponents elsewhere, whether it's Bermuda or the opponents to come in this month and the next subsequent months. We must make sure that we do our job first and foremost before looking at others. And like I said, a game like today, no disrespect to the opponents, but I would love for us to cushion ourselves with a healthy goal difference. My prediction was a 3-1 Jamaica. Right on course to potentially achieving that. Not that I would want us to not have a clean sheet, but we know what Jamaica is like. But back to that front three there of Tyrese Campbell, Bailey Ty Kadamateri, as well as Ronaldo Cephas, a young and inexperienced front three, right? So Bailey, let's remind ourselves, he started off his youth career there with Sheffield Wednesday. So he belongs to Sheffield Wednesday on loan to Lincoln City. He's also had some stints with the England international, but he is 20 years old, guys. 20 years old. And we also have another youngster, Charlton's one of Charlton's hottest prospect. And that is 21-year-old Tyrese Campbell. So Bailey Ty Kadamateri is 20. Tyrese Campbell is 21, and Ronaldo Cephas is in football these days they would call him the uncle. He's 25 years old, but for some reason the likes of Saka are being called uncles. So he is 25 years old. So yes, it is still a young front three, right? Definitely young and inexperienced. So what do you make of the front three? What I want to say, but I might have to pause, breaks, don't get too excited. I might either say at the end of the live stream or I say it on my subsequent live stream to come. But I've got something that I want to say. I want to get it off my chest, but I'm not trying to jinx it. So I'm going to hold back. Instead, I'm going to let you guys do the talking. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys do the talking for me for the time being. I'm not trying to jinx anything just yet. All right, so let me know what you guys make of the game so far. I'm gonna go down and look at what you guys are saying there in the comment section. If I can just bring myself across the screen, I'm going to go back down and look at what you guys are saying in the comment section. Bear with me. Let me see if I can bring some stuff up with what you guys are saying. So, Doc is saying really good, should be far more comfortable ahead. Kadamateri should be 4 goals, but he should keep his head up. He's doing exactly what you need from your center forward. Yeah, I'm really liking what I can see from Kadamateri. Definitely. And you can see that he's sniffing out a goal. He definitely wants to put a goal in his back pocket, and that's what we want from our center forwards. Just do the job, don't overcomplicate stuff. Just keep it simple and just do the necessary. Put that ball in the back of the net or create an assist, bare minimum. Fitzroy Mackenzie says want them to drop a 6-0 because they might need goal difference to decide at the end of the round. Exactly. A pimp named Slipback. Big up yourself. I hope you're in good health. But I'm sure you would have caught up with the scoreline by now, right? 2 goals to the good there going into the end of the first 45, thanks to goals from Damian Lowe as well as Ronaldo Cephas. So I'm taking it there by based on what you guys have said so far along the live stream that you're impressed by Bailey Ty Kadamateri. I know from previous live stream that you guys were eager to see Tyrese Campbell play, and I already know what some of you think of Mad Max, that is Ronaldo Cephas. So if you I was gonna break my own rule. I said I wasn't going to say something, so I'm not going to say it. I feel like I've been programmed to say certain things. Instead, if you have not hit the subscribe button, what are you waiting on? It does not cost you a penny. What time is it? It's just gone past 12 a.m. So please do go ahead and hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. We are out in front. We are out in front there, guys. Still a big second half to play, and I guess I'm going to hold my horses because I know what Jamaica is capable of. I just know what we are capable of, so I'm going to hold my horses. The second match in our group there, that one kicks off in just under 1 hour time, so that is Trinidad and Tobago hosting Curacao. So by the time we finish with this match, you should be able to segue into watching Trinidad and Tobago taking on Curacao. Okay, so that is the next match there. So far, if you stop the clock, it is 1 match played out of the 6, and Jamaica so far 3 points in the back pocket with a goal difference of 2. I would love for us to run up that goal difference to as high of a number as possible, because we are dealing with tournament football. Every point counts, and sometimes, just like one of the gentlemen said there in the comment section, it might come down to goal difference at the end, right? Mad Max in reference to I didn't want to call your name, but I'm glad you showed yourself. Yeah, that's the name given to Ronaldo Cephas there by Doc. All right. When we play with the least popular players, that's why I said at some point in my stream that for me, your name doesn't justify you starting over a player that's played better than you. Obviously, some things are out of players' control. A player not being able to play tonight's match because they're injured. Of course, the door can't be shut in their face. But at the very same time, while you probably have deserved a call up if we're doing things based off a meritocratic system, right now, I'm not saying that any player should be starting over the likes of your Bailey, your Tyrese Campbell, or your Ronaldo Cephas, especially if they continue on this trajectory. You just have to wait your turn. You have to wait your turn, wait for them to slip up before you can resume what you think is probably rightfully yours. But the name on the back of your jersey belongs to you, but the number doesn't. The number doesn't belong to no particular player in this Reggae Boys squad. And I'm liking what I can see from the new recruits there, the players who are playing together in the front three for the very first time. I'm liking what I can see from them. And I agree with a pimp named Slipback. You know, it says here when we play with the least popular players, we always play better. This is what I'm saying. Like, big name players don't guarantee you results. Just because you have the biggest names, that don't mean you're going to beat your opponents. I think if we segue out of international football and look at club football and look at, sorry, Manchester United fans, but look at their League Cup early exits, I think that's probably the first time ever since I've been watching Manchester United exiting a League Cup in that fashion to a lower rank opposition. And it got grimy for them. It got completely grimy for them. And you don't need to think about it. They have the better players, whether it's on paper or whichever way you want to spin it. But just because you have the better players on paper, that doesn't mean you're going to beat your opponents. And that's how I want us to look at football. I think sometimes, we say it best. These boys are guilty of playing down to their opponents. Hopefully, they've shaken that bit off. I don't know if you want to call it arrogance or stupidity or a combination of both, but we are definitely guilty of playing down to our opponents, right? Recent matches have taught us that. But I'm just waiting for second half to resume. Lads are back out on the field of play. And I'm just waiting for things to get back underway. I think I need to do something. Hold on here, guys. Are you guys seeing this one finishing? Then let me know in the comment section how you see this one finishing. Trying to fix something here on my screen, and it will be the host that gets us underway. So we're almost home and dry, guys. Almost home and dry. Big 45 coming up. And the second 45 is underway. I'm trying to see if I can get something up for you guys. So apologies for the little bit of silence that you're hearing from myself, but trying to see if I can do something for you guys. If I can't, then I just can't. Looks like we had a little bit of a scare there for Jamaica. Let me watch this one back. They broke through our back line again, guys. Scruffy effort on goal. But they at early doors, that's a warning shot there for Jamaica. Definite warning shot there for them. We do have a tendency of losing focus, especially like I said, as these games close off in the later stages. Hopefully, we don't have no funny business tonight. I'm not up for none of that. It is quite late where I'm at, so I'm not really up for no funny business. I'm gonna have to close this tab because it's just not doing what I'm trying to do. So I'm just gonna have to close it. I'm just trying to see what can I do. So I think it's gonna give me what I want. So I might have to just go back to trying to give you guys something different, but the enemy of progress is working against us tonight here, guys. I'm just gonna have to keep it simple, unfortunately. All right, so let's just go back and do something different. Well, the same because I can't give you guys something different. I do apologize. I try to give you guys something different, but it's not working, is it? So let's go with that. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying. Low commit and leave space could have almost led to Bermuda. halving the deficit there. Thank God it didn't, but it could have. Jamaica on the attack. I think there was a substitution. I'm not sure by who. It's Bailey there going, Bailey Ty Kadamateri. And again, I think it's resulted in how many corners has this young man won us so far, guys? I think this one ricocheted off of one of the Bermudan players. I think there was a deflection. How many corner kicks has he won us so far? Anyone knows? Bailey Ty Kadamateri, another corner kick there. This one looks like it's going to be taken by Casey Palmer. Casey Palmer looks like he's on corner duties. Shortly taking one, passes it to Tyrese Campbell. Ball with the feet of Tyrese, almost stumbles, puts this one. Went for a shot, but I think there was too many bodies in front of him. Too many bodies there in front of him. Second half, obviously underway. Jamaica out in front. 2 goals to the good. 48 minutes on the clock. Big ups to you guys there for tuning into my life. I actually need to go and powder my nose. I'm looking around because I need to go powder my nose, guys. I can't lie. I need to powder my nose. And I think the doc will agree with me that you don't hold on to certain things. It's dangerous. Do you guys mind if I just go powder my nose for like 30 seconds? Yes, no. Am I allowed to do that? I think I'm going to have to love you and leave you temporarily, guys, just for maybe 30 seconds. Because if I don't, I'm going to start getting a headache. I can feel a little bit uncomfortable. I'm going to go and powder my nose, all right? Don't go anywhere. Should I maximize this for you guys? All right. I'm coming back, all right? Almost fell. Thank you, guys. Oh, that feels so much better. That feels so much better. All right, so we're on the attack. Well, I couldn't think of any other examples, or could I? I know I have a couple Man United fans watching. I do apologize. It's all love. How can I love you guys? You guys made my childhood miserable. Of course, I have to use you as an example where necessary. All right, let's go and check if there's been any substitution. I think there might have been a sub, but not for Jamaica, I don't think. I saw that the number went up literally as we're about to resume play. So yes, there was a substitution. So Willie Clemens is out and Keziah Martin has come into the game inside. Just like I said, 46 minutes on the clock. The first substitution is from the host nation. So Martin is in for Clemens. All right. So there you go. To all the Bermudans out there, there's your first sub. There is your first sub. You know what? I do like the goalkeeper jerseys. I like a good goalkeeper jersey. I don't think I've ever bought a goalkeeper jersey, but I wouldn't mind getting one. I do like it. And one thing I hate about these live streams is that it builds up an appetite. So I went to powder my nose and all I can think of is Jamaica KFC. I obviously don't stand a chance of getting that right now, but that was what was on my mind. Some Jamaica KFC was on my mind. If anyone can figure out a way of sending that to me at my doorstep, please go ahead and do so. Whoa! Jeez! Guys, we're not out the woods. I tell you what, we are not out the woods. We are not out the woods. They're having a little pop at us. They're having a pop at us. Was that saved by Jamali Waite? No, it wasn't. But it does result in a corner kick, though. I think there was a few bodies in the way. But they're having a little pop at us, guys. Look like they're going for a short corner kick. Floats this one into the box. High. Too high. All there. They're definitely not trying to drum up an embarrassing scoreline. Let's remind ourselves there, guys, that again, this is the very first time that Bermuda have made it to this stage of a FIFA World Cup qualifying round. This is the final round, so history has already been created for Bermuda. Sure, they want to go one better and do the unthinkable. So if we're standing in their way of extending or keeping those dreams alive is their opponents. Reggae Boys 2 goes up inside 54 minutes. Thanks to Damian Lowe and Ronaldo Cephas. Quickly taken free kick there. Back to Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe to Jamali Waits. So let us see. Oh, Liverpool. Oh, so you're a Liverpool fan. Okay, big ups to Liverpool. I didn't realize I had Liverpool fans. Big up yourselves. Typical reggae boy. Seems like you're sensing a little bit of a scare there. Russell as well needs to tread carefully, doesn't he? At what point of the game would you take off Jonathan Russell? Let's remind ourselves that he is on a yellow card and we know how important he is to that midfield, a midfield that is in balance. So let me know at what point would you substitute. Sorry, it wasn't my apologies. It's not Jonathan Russell, so Isaac Hayden. I confused you guys with that one. Isaac Hayden, guys. My apologies. He's the one on the yellow card. Okay, sorry for the confusion. At what point would you take off Isaac Hayden? As I said, well, likewise, similar to Russell, they're both important to this midfield, aren't they? So, at what point would you substitute Isaac Hayden? He found himself in the referee's book towards the closing stages there of the first 45. Jimmy the White just joined. Who scored the 2 goals? Pick up yourself, Jimma. I hope you're in good health. Goals scored inside the 6th minute from Damian Lowe. 20 minutes later, inside the 26th minute, Ronaldo Cephas doubled the lead. That we should be up 4 by now. I agree. Maybe even more. Quite possibly even more. Okay, I'm gonna need to respond to a message here, guys. Completely slipped my mind, but let me just respond to this message. Just respond to this message. All right, close that down. No more distraction. It's 3-0 up, guys. We are 3-0 up. We are 3-0 up. And how about that to silence the naysayers? That's just outside the box there from KC Pop after a driving run. Struck that one just outside the box. It's 3-0. That is 3-0 there, guys. My apologies there, guys. Sorry about that. So how you guys feeling after that? Definitely probably heard a couple of the criticism there linked to his name. Probably weren't happy with a couple of the criticisms. Jamaica 3-0 up. Almost 60 minutes there on the clock. Having a little bit of a water break, guys. We're 3-0 up. I would love for my prediction not to come to fruition. While we're having a little bit of a water break, we also have Eve, the goalkeeper for Bermuda. He's currently on the deck receiving some treatment. It might just be some cramps, might be cramps related. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. But in terms of Jamaica there, Jamaica currently 3-0 up. Goal scored by Damian Lowe, Ronaldo Cephas, and Casey Palmer. Good goals there by the Reggae Boys. Can see Jamaicans there waving their flag inside the stadium. So Rochelle says 3. Rochelle predicted I thought 3-1 or 4-0, I believe. Something along those lines. Good finish there by Casey Palmer. Watch the coach get confused when the big names come back. Big names don't guarantee you the desired results. And if you don't know that at this moment in time, this moment in his career, then he's hard-headed then, isn't he? Me personally, I'm not starting you just because you're a big name. I'm not even sure if I would call you up. If it's not broken, why fix it? I think that I'm a fan of rewarding those that deserve to be rewarded. Does anyone deserve to be dropped at this point of the qualifiers, especially when you played a pivotal role in getting your nation to where you're at? I think you're heartless if you say someone deserves to be dropped for a bigger name. It's not broken, why fix it? It looks like we're going for a double substitution. It's like we're going for a double substitution. So goal scorer Casey Palmer is out. I'm not sure who he came on for, but he just exited for Karoy Anderson. So he's off for Karoy Anderson. And Mason Holgate has come on. Not sure who he has come on for him, but he has come on. He's on for Damian Lowe. So I think the coach is going to risk it with Isaac Hayden. I'm hoping that Isaac Hayden is disciplined and that luck and the football god stays on his side. Because as I said, he's the only player there on a yellow card. Right. So Isaac Hayden in the heart of the midfield, done in the number 14. He's on a yellow card. Casey Palmer, the goal scorer, substituted. He has come off for Karoy Anderson, and Damian Lowe's off for Mason Holgate. All right, so there is the update on the subs. In terms of the opponents, as I said, Keziah Martin came off earlier on at the stroke of the start of the second 45 for Clemens. All right, so those are the substitutions there so far. King Jab, Palmer. Yeah, Palmer making it 3-0 to Jamaica. So, can we score some more goals? What do you guys think? Not sure if you guys are going to watch the second match in our group there, but to remind you guys, in less than 1 hour, Trinidad and Tobago kick things off against Curacao. Jamaica trying to build up on an attack here. That he was dispossessed. I think that was Dexter Lambakisa. Got a couple rastas in the squad, guys. Depending on the length of their hair, you got to look closely to know who is who. But it's good. It's a good look. Great representation. Oh my God, that was a good ball into the box. Oh, Greg Lee, that was a lovely ball. But yeah, the representation out of many one people, I'm liking what I can see. You know, the guys with the dreadlocks, the guys with their low cut hair, the cane rolls, the afros. I'm liking it. Nice little bit of diversity out of many one people. Long may it continue. Are you guys content with what you've seen so far? Are you happy bunnies with what you've seen so far? Or are you just taking it one game at a time, a bit like myself? And I'm guessing one topic of conversation that some will probably inevitably have is has anyone seen Mr. Speed on the touchline, by the way? Has he been on the touchline? So I guess one question would be, has he made a difference to what we're seeing? Of course, we know we can't take much away from the situation because it is what it is. We are missing a couple of what you want to call it regulars and irregular players here and there. The omission there of Andre Blake, the captain, out due to injuries. Few players out due to injuries. Leon Bailey being another. Also, Bobby Reed. I'm not sure. And also Damari Gray. I think Ethan Pinnett might be the same, right? It's been a little bit of a hit and miss with Ethan Pinnett for club and country since last season. And we all know the ongoing conversation around the omission there of Ravel Morrison, right? Bobby Sachs says, so what do you say about the 4-0? Hey, you might have beaten me to it. You might have beaten me to it, sir. And hey, if you're right, you're right. I don't want you to be wrong. That's the crazy thing about it. But you know, the boys make me nervous at times. Well, I don't want you to be wrong. We've seen Bermuda knocking on the door a few times, a few occasions. Hasn't played dividends yet. And let's just see. We've got 65 minutes there on the clock to see how this one pans out for us. Carlos Guzman. When visitors, it's tough, yeah, but it's no excuse for Jamaica or anyone to not bring their best efforts as an away. That is very true. I haven't even checked the football score elsewhere. I know a couple more nations qualified, right? We got another substitute there for Bermuda, Lambie off, and Donawa. I think his name is pronounced. Let's go ahead and look at the correct pronunciation of his name. Yeah, Donawa is on. So that's second substitution there for Bermuda. So France defeated Ukraine 2-0. I think Michael Olise scored a goal, didn't he? So Michael Olise and Mbappe scored. Yeah, you've just got to go out there and make sure you put your best foot forward and get the job done. At this point, get the job done. Don't lose. Tyrese Campbell creating some space. Defensive duties done there by Bermuda. He's looking a little bit pissed that he didn't pass him the ball. He's looking a little bit pissed, isn't he? It's Ronaldo Cephas, like, why didn't you pass me the ball? To Tyrese Campbell. So the score is 3-0 Jamaica. Jamaica out in front, 3 goals scored. Goal scorers on the night is Damian Lowe with the opening goal inside the 6th minute. 20 minutes later, it was Ronaldo Cephas scoring the second goal of the night. And KC Palmer, he's since been substituted, scored inside the 58th minute. Otherwise, it's quite obvious the so-called B team play with more effort than the A team. Yeah, they put on a professional performance. It might not be a polished performance. You can see an injury there for Bermuda. One of their players is down on the deck, which is why I'm keeping that on screen for you guys so you guys can kind of get a picture of what's going on. I think we might have to call for some medical attention there for Bermuda. Hopefully the stretcher don't come out. I don't like the stretcher. So got the medical teams going over to one of the Bermudan players. Why is there a triangle? And I don't really want to get into the conspiracy theory, but am I the only one that can see a triangle? Obviously not on the field, but looks like it's on the track. Looks like they've got some track around their stadium, similar to the national stadium with Jamaica. But why am I looking at a triangle? Anyways, maybe someone can educate me on that because I really don't know. Maybe you can educate me on that one, guys. Sorry, I just got something that went in my eye. I have not seen him. I've not seen your good mate, Sir Speed. I've not seen Speedster. Where is he? Has anyone seen him on the touchline? Genuine question. I've not seen him. Hope that he's okay though. I hope that this Bermudan player that's down on the deck is okay. What is our world ranking? I have no clue. I'm not gonna lie to you, but what I can do is rather than guessing, I can go ahead and check for you. Okay, let me go ahead and check that for you. Let's go ahead and see if we can check the FIFA Men's World Ranking. So it says here, Jamaica dropped down to 7 places. That's literally one of the first things that I can see on my screen. Perhaps before we close up, I can show that one to you. But where is Jamaica? Let's go and look. Jamaica is in 70th place right now. They're in 70th place. So I might bookmark this one and I can show it to you at the end of the live stream. All right. So yeah, before the live stream close off, remind me to show this one to you. Dealing with some action there inside our opponent's box. That one comes to nothing. But no, we already got some teams have already qualified so far, haven't they? Some teams have definitely already qualified for the World Cup. So we got some nations there that's already qualified for the World Cup, but I was thinking that, but so is that a thing, guys? I thought that was just people talking. Is that an actual thing? Jamaica Red Devil, where have you been? Where have you been? Delighted to see you in the comments section. Shame I didn't see you about 2 weeks ago. Hope you're in good health. It's in the 50s. Yes, it's dropped. I'll show it to you before the live stream comes to an end. Levi Corridus, pick up yourself. I hope you're in good health. I trust that you don't fancy joining me on screen, so I'll leave you to figure things out. Hope you and your family are in good health. If you're wondering where to watch the match, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know where you're from, and I'll try to point you in the right direction, all right? Or if you fancy joining me on screen, let me know. I've got a private chat that you can gain access to. I don't think that's what you're trying to do, but if that's what you're trying to do, then go ahead, let me know, and I'll bring you on screen. But I doubt that is what you want to do. I can't see that being a thing. Jamaica dealing with a throw-in, Greg Lee on throw-in duties. 72 minutes on the clock. Let's see if we can close this one out without any scares. And big ups to you guys there. So again, Levi, I don't know if you're trying to jump on the screen. You do have access to a private chat. So if that's what you're trying to do, then let me know in the private chat. Yeah, but I'll leave you there for the time being, all right? Closing off on the final stages here, guys. Bermuda with a little bit of a spring in their step. They're trying to get something, even if it is to give their fans something to cheer about. So far, they've already created history. Big ups to them. Long may their history chasing continues. I hope so. I hope so. I do have terrible eating habits. You know, I'm feeling to do a little. You guys made me hungry. I'm feeling to do a little bit of a takeaway, but I know, don't judge me. Do not judge. Do not judge. What time is it? It's almost 1 a.m. I really shouldn't be doing this, should I? Rumor it has many ships this year. Okay. I knew I wasn't bugging out. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and then I'm kind of surprised that I saw it. I didn't want to say this. So I was just like, can someone tell me, please? Because I'm thinking, sure, I've heard a couple stories here and there. Thank you, Doc. Big up yourself. Hope you and the family are well. All is well. Thanks for asking. Hope it's all is well. I can't complain. Thank you for your well wishes. Big ups to you and your family. And big ups to a couple of my regulars there that I haven't seen. I hope you're all in good health. I hope you're all well. It's the Beckford. I hope you're in good health. I hope you're well. It's Denise McFarlane as well. I haven't seen you in a while. Night Rider, I've not seen you in a while. Hope you're in good health. I think I see first responder around. I always get confused with the two. At one point, I thought they were the same exact person. I haven't seen you around as well. Tasia Scott, I know that you're working the night shift, so, big ups to you. So all the regulars that I usually see, I don't see you guys around. I hope you're in good health. TJ, little TJ, I hope you're back in school. I don't know if you're in college now because you're just growing up on us, but I hope you're in good health. I hope you and your family are in great health. And big ups to all of my regulars. I'm not going to try and name you all one by one because I might just forget a couple of your names unintentionally, of course. I haven't seen Tara in a while. It's been years. So I hope, maybe I'm exaggerating. I hope you're in good health, nevertheless. I'm sure I have a subscriber called Super Nick. All right, Super Nick from Brixton. Sure, I'm not making it's Super something. Apologies if I got that one wrong. It's Super something from Brixton. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're well. JT, I hope you're in good health. I haven't seen you around as well. It's been a while. I'm about to get my Chinese. Oh my God, eat for both of us. It's good just to play. Oh, so Levi, which country are you in? Use the main comment section. So if you're in the Caribbean, guys, give me some options if you're in the Caribbean. How are you watching the match? Let's see if we can help out Levi. He's trying to watch the game. I think it depends on your location. If you're in the States, Paramount. If you have access to Paramount, you can try, I think, Paramount Plus. Is it too late for fish and chips? I had some close to Liverpool Stadium a few years back. If you're me, no. If you're a normal person, you probably do things differently to me. I think my subscribers will tell you I eat at any given o'clock. If it's 2 in the morning and I feel like stuff in my face, I'm going to go into that kitchen. And if it's 3 in the morning, I'm going into the kitchen. Not the best eating habits. So technically, I mean, who makes up the rules? If you want to eat, go and eat. Have some fruits, stuff your face. We're dealing with a free kick here outside the box. See what they come up with. We've got a free kick on our hands here to deal with here, guys. The wall look like it has been set. Let's go and see, and it's Martin. Keziah Martin, one of the subs. I think he's the one that looks like he's going to take it. It's either Martin, the sub, or Wells, the captain. Wells, the captain, takes it. The wall did its duty. That one didn't come to fruition for them. I am fancying a cheeky little takeaway, though. I mean, I should be so disgusted with myself. It's almost 1 in the morning, but I'm actually not. Same here. Not sure if those places open late. Fish and chips. My local fish and chips, yeah, they're definitely closed. I know because I asked them very randomly. I was like, what time do you guys close? Because I know my eating habits, they're like 10 o'clock. They close at 10. Prince Ree checking in from Florida. Big up all my Floridorians. I know I butchered that one. There's no such thing. Is there? What do you call people from Florida? What do they call people from Florida? Like, you know, if you're from London, you're a Londoner. What do you guys call people from Florida? I think I just made up a word that don't even exist. What you guys call the people them from Florida? If you're a Londoner, if you're in London, you're a Londoner. All in moderation with most things. I like that. I like that. But sometimes you just got to spoil yourself. You just got to spoil yourself. 79 minutes there on the clock, guys. Bermuda going with a another double change. So it looks like their number 6 is coming off. So Carpenter off for Levernock, I think his name is. I can't see it on the screen. I'm going to double check that one. And also Tucker off for Ted. Yes, so Lover Rock is on. Lover Rock is come on. I think the other player that's come on is Todd, not Ted. My telly says Ted. I'm just double checking. It says Todd. 80 minutes there on the clock. 3 goals in our back pocket. Floridians. Is that how I pronounce it? Floridians, right? Oh my God, I said something completely. I called you guys Floridorian. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Floridians. All right. Floridians. Am I pronouncing it right? Big up Texas. Russia says she's watching. So, Levi, you can watch on the Concacaf app with a VPN. All right. Oh, Rochelle, you've already got a wrench. I already gave you a wrench. I didn't know I gave you a wrench. When did that happen? I mean, I'm glad that you've got a wrench, but I didn't know that you had one. Quite happy that you got a wrench. Come on, I said 4. So you're searching for 4. 9 minutes there on the clock until we close this one out. I don't know, maybe 1 minute of added time, if that's. I mean, I'm going to my bed as a happy bunny. I am delighted with the score line. Absolutely delighted with the score line. I'll be mad at it. And I think I will close up and try to figure out what I can get my hands on, because a girl is hungry and a girl needs to eat. Yeah, I'm glad that you have the wrench. I didn't even, I mean, I wanted you to have one anyways, so I'm glad that you do. It's about the part. Do you know why that name popped into my head? Like my friend has this thing where he nickname places. It's so basically exactly what you're just saying, right? So if it's like a fancy name, if it looks like a fancy place, he kind of call it a fancy name. Floridorians. So I actually like that. Floridorians. Oh, Floridorians. I'm sorry, guys. I butchered it. I'm having fish, no chips. That's not. I mean, it's not. It's easy to make the chips. You can. I actually quite like making homemade chips. It's all about how you cut it, right? When you get the Irish potato, but fish and there's a place in Jamaica, in Kingston, where I go for my if I'm feeling for some fish and chips, and they hit the nail on the head every time. Obviously, the fish is it's not cod, so it's snapper. Oh my God, it should have been four. Almost at the back post. The football gods are toying with us. That should have been four. That should have been four. Tyrese Campbell, you almost bag yourself and assist. What a lovely ball. Oh my God. That is criminal to not finish that. Lovely floated pass there from that is that Dixon? Did Dixon come on? Oh, you don't put that one in the back of the net. He put that on the plate for you. He put that one on the plate for you. Um, I'm going to. I need to remember the name. I'm gonna text you the name because it's one of my favorite restaurants. What's the name of the place again? Hold on. Before I close off on my live stream, I'm gonna remember it and message you the name. But yeah, it's I love going there. It's the atmosphere is great. Fancy having a glass of wine, and yeah, get down there and eat. You can have I've tried different timings. So I've gone there for breakfast. I think the last time I went and I was having breakfast, I was disappointed that they didn't have breadfruit. I weren't happy about that, but that was probably due to the timing of the year. So yeah, it's one of my favorite places. Is it behind? Let's see. Yeah, I reckon I might be behind. It does happen like that every now and then. Roast yam. Oh my God, that tastes so good. Mm. I have some wow, that tastes good. I can just picture myself eating that now. White yam is my favorite. Soft white yam. It's my favorite. Trying fish and chips in England is on my bucket list. Uh, I think it probably depends on where you get it, but trust me, I'm gonna remember the name of the restaurant. And there's a couple good restaurants in that area that I like. There's two restaurants. If I can't remember the first one, I'm gonna try and locate a different option, but both of them are really good. Both options are really, really good. So I'm gonna yeah. Funny enough, when I wanted to meet up with you, that location within that same area is where I actually planned on going with you, Rochelle. Funny enough, not to that restaurant. I was actually gonna take us to a Chinese restaurant, which again is one of my favorite restaurants. But I'm gonna text you the name. Just kidding. McDonald's. Don't give me no funny ideas, because are they even open? Are they even open? 87 minutes on the clock. Are they open? Is McDonald's open? You must not know that I don't play about when it comes to me being hungry. We're in luck. It's 24 hours. The McDonald's around here at 24 hours. We might have to go with that one. Stuff my face and watch. Maybe I might watch Trinidad versus Curacao. Food in. Oh, you're in France? You're joking. I mean, speaking of McDonald's, I had McDonald's in France. Why was I in France again? The women's the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup. Yeah. McDonald's was all right. The pizza was all right as well. And of course, if you're in France, you gotta have some croissants because you'll be foolish not to. Really, I forgot about. Yeah, I was gonna take you there. I was just like, that was within that area. I just need to remember the name of the actual restaurant. So I was gonna go to a Chinese restaurant close by. Because the food, they don't miss. They don't miss with the food. But yeah, I'm gonna remember the name of that restaurant. If not, I'm gonna Google it for you. But nevertheless, I would definitely let you know the name of it. In town, I'm in H-Town, Texas. But I travel. Oh, okay. Yeah, because you was talking about feeding your goat. How are the goats, by the way? Are they good? Another match coming up for you guys is also Haiti versus Honduras. You have spoiled for choices for the rest of your Friday nights, right? I'm into my Saturday morning, 9 minutes to 1 a.m. And this is how I like to be going to my bed. Looks like we're going to keep a clean sheet as well, guys. It looks like we're keeping a clean sheet. Oh, Shamar Nicholson came on? Assuming he came on for CFAS, right? Who did he come on for? Let's go and see if we can check that one out. So Ronaldo Webster came on for Tyrese Campbell. Kaim Dixon. Oh, Kaim Dixon came on for CFAS. All right. Shamar Nicholson came on for Bailey Kadamateri. I did not see those on substitutions. My apologies. All right. Oh my God. It's 4-0, guys. 4-0. Nicholson. I need to watch that one back on replay. Oh, wow. Beautiful header. I think that's the two subs combining. Lovely header. A lovely header. It's 4-0, guys. It is 4-0. I love that. I think that's Webster, guys. I think that's the Webster. I think Webster took the corner kick, flowed Ronaldo Webster. I believe that was Ronaldo Webster with the corner kick right on the head top of Shamar Nicholson. Beautiful header. And that's what you want. You want these subs to be coming on and making an instant impact. You don't want, what I don't want with our national team is players being complacent, because you can see it. Players can't fool us. You can tell when a player is complacent. Not to say that Nicholson is complacent, but I'm just saying. Super sub, both of them have come on and they've made somewhat of an instant impact. That is Ronaldo Webster with the assist for Shamar Nicholson's goal. Let's remind ourselves that Webster came on in replacement of Tyrese Campbell. And also Shamar Nicholson, he came on in replacement of Bailey Kadamateri. So instant impact absolutely needed, given the show of performance from Campbell and Kadamateri, right? So we like that. Set piece. Wonder who inspired them. He's an Arsenal man as well, Shamar Nicholson. He's a gooner. Saying that Arteta inspired him. 3 minutes of additional time. Jamaica, I'm closing off with. It looks as if it's going to be 4-0. Good, strong, potent start there from the boys in black, gold, and green. Looking for a potent start in match day 1 of 6 mini cup finals in total. We're looking to start strong and finish on a high as the boys seek to become only the second team to qualify for a FIFA Men's World Cup. Of course, last time we did so was way back in 1999. Over 2 minutes of the additional time played on the clock. looks like we're going to be getting this one up and running. Wow. Wow. Are you guys telling me that another goal was scored, or are you guys just behind on your stream? What's going on? What you guys telling me? What's going on? What you guys telling me? And it's full time, guys. We're looking at full time. Are you guys feeling at the end of full time? The boys have gone out there and did what was needed of them. 4-0 winners on the night. Couple goal scorers there, couple different goal scorers there for Jamaica. Damian Lowe breaking the deadlock at early doors, 6 minutes in. Ronaldo Sifa scoring inside the 26 minutes. Casey Palmer scoring inside the 58 minutes. And Shamal Nicholson came on another sub inside the 90 plus minutes to round off the scoring, round off the score line that is making it 4-0 to the Reggae Boys. And that is exactly what we needed from them. Definitely surprised me because I'm so used to them just giving us a little bit of a scare there towards the latter stages of these games. But thankfully they didn't do so on this occasion, and they've managed to close off on the game with a clean sheet in their back pocket. And that is some wonderful stuff there from the boys in black, gold, and green, getting off to a potent start. That's one crucial fixture down, 5 mini finals to go. Can they do it? I say yes, they can. In terms of the overall stats there, we have 19 shots for Jamaica, 8 for Bermuda. Shots on target, 3 for Bermuda, 7 for Jamaica. Possession, 54% possession for Bermuda, 46 for Jamaica. Passes, 385 for Bermuda, 333 for Jamaica. Pass accuracy, it's only a 1% difference there for the pass accuracy. Bermuda with 84, Jamaica with 85. Fouls there committed, 12 for Jamaica, 7 for Bermuda. In terms of yellow cards, 2 yellow cards in our back pocket, 0 for Bermuda, 0 red cards, offside, 0 for Bermuda, 2 for Jamaica. Corners, 2 for Bermuda, 5 for Jamaica. Let me know how you guys are feeling after that show of performance. How pleased are you that we managed to get match day 1 done and dusted? Onto the next one. Reggae Boys beat Bermuda, 4 goals to the good. See what you guys are saying. My stream is far behind yours, that's why. Okay, that's okay. Full time, proud of them. 98, yeah, first time I'm doing so since 1998. Hopefully, I'm saying first time doing so, we haven't done it yet. Hopefully it will be the first time of qualifying for a FIFA Men's World Cup since 1998. Of course, still a long way to go, but hopefully before the year closes off, we'll be sat here in high spirits, being smiling from ear to ear, because we've managed to return back to the promised land, which is obviously what we're all seeking. We all want to go back to the FIFA Men's World Cup. A lot of us have never seen Jamaica play at a FIFA Men's World Cup, but hopefully we're able to do so. All right, let me go ahead. I've got a message from Doc. Let me see if I can listen to it. I'm gonna mute my mic quickly, okay, guys? Just got a message from Doc. One moment. It's a voice note about the game, guys. Okay, let me just send. I'm gonna respond to Doc in a bit. He's also in the comment section there, guys, but he just sent me a voice note, basically just summarizing tonight's performance. I could hear him giving some high praises there to Richard King. Right, I'm gonna see if I can share the voice note with you guys, right? Let me hear what Doc has to say. Let's go ahead and see if I can share the voice note. And of course, if you have my number and you don't fancy coming on screen, please feel free to send me a voice note. I know sometimes we're all in different situations and not all of us can jump on screen. So yeah, I understand we can't all jump on screen. Let me just rename this to Doc Bermuda versus Jamaica. And let's go ahead and see if we can play this one. I'm gonna go ahead and play this one. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear it. This is from, I'm sure you guys have seen Doc on my screen a couple times. He's also in the comment section, right? So I'm gonna play his I'm going to play his voice note for you guys. Let me see if you guys can hear it. Let's try and play this a different way. Hold. Let's get rid of this. Seems like I'm getting some technical difficulties. Why is it not? Do I have to send it again? I think I gotta send it again. I think I messed up the file sending it over. Maybe my right. Let's try sending that again, guys. All right, bear with me. See what I can do to get this played for you guys, so you guys can listen to what I am listening to. All right, bear with me, okay? Let's give this another go.
Listen, I know it's Bermuda and should be beaten Bermuda. Listen, I know it's Bermuda and
So can you guys hear Doc? Let me know if you guys can hear Doc, right? I figured out what the issue was. Let me know if you guys can hear Doc, all right?
listen, I know it's Bermuda and should be beaten Bermuda. Like the whole thing is where we should be beating what's in front of us and we should be professional and but I'm so impressed with Richard King. Richard King, man, just so impressive. Just the way how he's marshaled the defense, how composed he's been whole game. Out of the two defenders, Sim and Damien Lowe, he looked like the lead out there. That's so impressive. But the other player that I've been impressed with this game is Dexter and Mickey. So just continuously going up that right side, up and down. Commendation to Bailey Cadamateri. He not get the goal, but he was there or thereabout, you know.
The player of the match. Congratulations
Oh,
for the soul and of course for being the player of the match.
That was Doc. Doc is in the comment section. Big up yourself, Doc. Thank you for sending in the voice note. I agree with you. I scared myself for a minute. I'm like, why am I seeing my mouth moving? Because I'm speaking. I don't know why I shocked myself just then. No, but I agree with you, definitely. You summarized it beautifully well there. I am impressed. I was definitely impressed by Bailey Cadamateri as well as Tyrese Campbell, and also just like you said, Dexter Lambakisa, a couple of the names there that I reiterated under a number of occasions, and also quite clearly gave credits to Richard King. So I'm trying to ping out a couple passes there from the back to the front on a number of occasions, just trying to marshal his performance there from defense. So really impressed by a couple of the boys. I'm not sure what McClaren's going to do with his coaching staff next time around in terms of the subsequent match to come on home soil, but as I said, if something isn't broken, why try to fix it? And I think those players there tonight, I think they deserve to resume their starting position in the next match to come. And obviously, depending on what happens from here on out, whether as it relates to whether or not they should anchor their starting their spot in the starting 11. But I am pleased, especially for that's like I said, the front three, that have never played together before. Typically, when you have a trio of strangers, the usual expectation is that it's going to take a while for them to get going, to gel, and so on. And we might see a little bit of a teething process. Hopefully, not in this round of the World Cup qualifiers, because it really is go hard or go home. But subsequently, at some point down the future, it might be a case of we might see some teething problems there with the front three, in terms of building on that camaraderie, building on that chemistry there. But at first glance, I'm liking what I can see. New players coming into the squad, you're under pressure to perform, because one, you are new, and so far that being said, obviously you have a point to prove. You have an instant point to prove, not just for yourself, not just for your family, your loved ones, but also to the people who don't know you and are wondering what are you all about. And it's no secret you're playing in one of your most important matches of your career. It's a World Cup qualifier. We are one step closer to qualifying for the first FIFA Men's World Cup since 1998, and I'm sure these young boys want to be part of that. They want to have they want to have a say in all of that. They want to put their names in the history book. Let's remind ourselves that, as I said, Bailey Tai Kadamateri, he is 20 years old. Tyrese Campbell is 21, and Ronaldo Cephas is 25. So that's a young and inexperienced front three, but they definitely gave me much to smile about. I'm hoping I can see more of the same from Bailey Tai Kadamateri in the second match against Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago and Curacao would have kicked off by now, because it's now gone past 1 a.m. my end. But I am delighted with what I've seen. I am absolutely delighted with what I've seen from the young boys, given the situation, given the circumstances, given the nature of the occasion. Again, as it relates to those attackers there, we've got a few attackers missing, a couple of the regulars. So, through injuries like Leon Bailey, Damari Gray, I would say if this show of performance continues from the likes of Tyrese Campbell and Bailey, Tai Kadamateri, you anchor your position. Don't try to fix what isn't broken. You stay in your position and you continue until there's a signal that we need to make a couple of tweaks. And we also have to give some credit to our subs. That's what you want to see. You want to see someone, whoever is coming on, you want to see some form of instant reaction from them. Shaman Nicholson came on for Bailey Kadamateri, and he's probably watching, unless he knew he was going to come on for Bailey. He's probably watching on that subs bench there, thinking, yeah, he has to go out there and remind people of who he is, because he's falling off a bit. No disrespect to Shaman Nicholson, but I'm not saying he's a player that's complacent, but now there is really no time for complacency, because you've got a player there that could easily take your spots if they continue on said trajectory. So nice show of response there from Shaman Nicholson, letting the football do the talking, and also Webster as well, the man who created the assist there for Nicholson. Long may it continue. I'm really pleased with what I've seen. I just wish that ball there, I think it was from Greg Lee, which went at I think he aimed for the back post. Was it Greg Lee? I'm trying to think. Can't remember. I'm so confused now. There was a moment there towards the ending of the latter stages of the second 45. I can't remember who pinged the pass towards the back post, and unfortunately, Kaheem Dixon, I think it might have been Kaheem Dixon, just failed to connect with that one. But also separate, if referee wasn't the one who stringed that pass together, he did at some point during that match put in a similar pass. But I can't remember who took through that particular pass, unless you guys can remind me. But I am definitely pleased. Big up the guys in the comment section who got that one accurate. Fabi Sachs, big up yourself. He would have won the bet. If he's a betting man, he would have won that bet. 4-0, he did predict. And also big up yourself, Mr. Cool and Deadly. Big up yourself there for the accurate. Yes, that's what I was trying to think of. Yes, thank you. Tyrese Campbell, yes. Putting that ball there at the back post. I would have loved if that found the back of the net. I would have absolutely loved if that found the back of the net. But hey, as they say, that would have been greedy. That would have been a 5-0. So it was Rohan Perry said 5-1. So that one almost came to fruition there, Rohan Perry. Someone said how greedy to Rohan, but Rohan probably knew something that we didn't know, guys. Definitely confident in his team. But thank you, Doc. Tyrese Campbell was the name I was searching for that particular pass. Now, in terms of our group, we're looking good in our group. Early days, obviously. Match day 1 of 6 mini finals. One match played out of the 6. We are out in front. 3 goals in our back pocket. 3 points in our back pockets. A goal difference of 4. The next 2 matches there. The next match being played in our group, as I said, is between Trinidad and Tobago. They're playing host to Curacao. It's only 6 minutes played in that game, and it's currently 0-0. So you can go ahead and keep your eyes on that one. I did promise one of you guys there in my comment section. I can't remember who, so I'm not going to try to guess because I'm gonna either butcher your name or say someone else's name. But someone in my comment section asked about the FIFA ranking, and I said I would give it to you before I close off. So let's go ahead and look at the FIFA ranking. I'm hoping you can see this one on the screen in front of you. So as you can see there, it says you should be able to see Jamaica, right? It says Jamaica here. Biggest drop is 7. And if you scroll all the way down, you can actually see where we are situated. Just doing this because I did say that I would get it done for us. I would show you where we're sat. So we're in 70th position there, number 70. Hopefully you can see that one on your screen. If not, you can double check that in your own time. So if we scroll all the way up, this one was updated. As the last FIFA ranking was updated on the 10th of July. The next update is on the 18th of September, right? And obviously that's all within the 2025. So in 12 days time, you got another FIFA ranking update. Obviously sitting at the top is current leaders there, Argentina. So keep those comments coming there. I'm almost about to close off on my live stream. I know we got a couple countries there who have already qualified for their spot at next year's FIFA Men's World Cup. I guess it would be rude not to go ahead and look at a couple of the nations there that's already qualified. We already know how this one goes in terms of the host nation. They're qualified because they are the host nation. So the first 3, Canada, Mexico, and the United States, followed by Japan. In no particular order, by the way, New Zealand also qualified, IR, Iran, Argentina, current holders, Uzbekistan, Korea Republic, Jordan, Australia, Ecuador, Brazil, Uruguay, Paraguay, Colombia also qualified. I think I saw this one, Colombia, by James Rodriguez. How old is he now? I remember his first World Cup feels like it was only yesterday, but how old is that young man now? I see you guys there saying in the comment section about Tyrese. Tyrese is better from the left. He's a menace there for Charlton. Big ups to Tyrese Campbell. For me, that young man keeps his position. Bailey Ty Kadamateri, he keeps his position also. Sorry, that's just how I feel. Maybe if I sleep on it, I might change my mind. I doubt it though. I'm a firm believer in rewarding people who deserve to be rewarded. I don't like this idea of just taking positions from people just because other players have bigger names. Football for me, especially when you're playing for your national team, it's about a reward. Like it's a privilege, it's an honor. You can't just come and take someone's spot because you have the bigger name or because you play for the bigger club. Because they've seen just because you play for the bigger club or the bigger name, we've seen that you've given us some floppy performances. So I'm not for that, and I don't support it, and I will never get behind that. But perhaps you and I are singing from two separate hymn sheets, right? But I do like that performance there from the Reggae Boys. It kind of is like it kind of reminds me of the Unity Cup performance. You see what happens? Someone in the comment section actually alluded to this as well about, you know, the idea of when we don't play our big name stars, we actually come out and get the job done. And I'm so pleased to see that we, for once, I don't know how often we do this, but we didn't play down to the opponents. We are so guilty of playing down to the lesser known opponents, you know, big ups to Bermuda, but we are so known for playing down to our opponents. Thank God we didn't do it on tonight's occasion, because really and truly can't afford to do so. So I'm really pleased with the show of performance. Also pleased that you guys have been rocking with me for how long now? I think this has been over 2 hours, almost 3 hours. We might just take this one over 3 hours. You guys have been rocking with me for almost 3 hours. So thank you so much for blessing me with a moment of your time. Who is your player of the match? I believe Doc named at least 3 players there from his summary of the game. So who is you guys' player of the match? Who is your man of the match? Do let me know in the comment section before we close off. All right. When and where is the next match? I think the next match is in about 4 days time, and it's going to be on home soil against Trinidad and Tobago. So it's going to be on Tuesday. It's going to be Tuesday at the office, Kingston, Jamaica. It's a Caribbean affair. We're taking on our Caribbean rivals, Trinidad and Tobago. So we have King Jav. King Jav is going for Campbell as the man of the match. All right. So he's going for Tyrese Campbell as the man of the match. Do you guys agree or do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section what you guys are saying. Who is your man of the match? Another person there is going for Bailey. So we have another commenter in the comment section there. They're going for Bailey Tai Kadamateri as the man of the match. 90s Don Saul Kid, big up yourself. I hope you're in good health. So far we got Tyrese Campbell and Bailey Tai Kadamateri. So you're heading to Jamaica on Wednesday the 10th. Hey, I hope you have a safe travel. It's okay. I mean, you can watch Jamaica another time, maybe even on your doorstep, pending that we qualify, that is. Never know, right? So that is how we're looking there, guys. I've got a couple more minutes with you guys before I have to love you and leave you, only because I'm pressed for time. It's over 1 hour, not 1 hour. It's after 1 a.m. And my eyes are starting to hurt, and haven't been sat in front of this screen, but I'm definitely pleased with the lads' performance. A 4-0 victory, a deserved 4-0 victory, beating Bermuda 4 goals to the good. And so if you guys have any questions there, throw your questions at me. But know if you have any questions. I did say I'm going to throw this take this one over 3 hours. Go get the food. I do need to go get the food. My energy is dropping. I feel my energy dropping. My eyes hurt because of the lights in front of me. So yeah, I do need to like close off relatively soon. I got about maybe 2 hours, 2 minutes with you guys, and then I'm going to close off. I love you and leave you. Really delighted with what the boys have done. 4-0 victory, clean sheet in our back pocket. You can't be mad at that. Funny enough, I still have some work that I need to get done tonight. I've got some news to share with you guys between now and early next week. So I need to actually go and attempt to turn my attention to that. So I need to make some phone calls. Russia, I've not forgotten about you. I will definitely remember that restaurant, even if I have to go and Google it. All right. So I've not forgotten about you. I'm going to tell you the name of that restaurant. I'm going to send you a message when I close off. Just allow me to get some food in my system. Then I'm going to love you and leave you. And you guys have some other YouTubers who are live, but let's see who is in terms of who's covering the game. And you got NT Sports TV, so he's currently live. And you've also got Elite Sports TV as well, so you can go ahead and tune into that. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. I'm tired. I need to go stuff my face. And also need to make some phone calls and just work at what I need to work on. I've got a massive surprise for you guys between now and early next week. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eye. Who knows? I might drop it over the weekend, depending on how the community is looking. It's a big news, and I don't really want nothing to get snowed under. So keep your eyes peeled. I might drop it early next week, or I might just drop it on the weekend. Who knows? Keep your eyes peeled. What I will say is, in terms of everything that you're seeing on your screen, I think this might be the last live stream of what you guys are seeing on the screen. All right. And that's all I can say for now. Thank you so much for blessing me with a moment of your time. Thank you for spending over 3 hours with me. God bless you all. If you're making your way home from work, I do hope that you make it home safe and unarmed. If you are out shaking your leg or on your way out on the graveyard shift, I do hope that you arrive at your destination safe and unarmed, and I hope you do so in the reverse as well. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button as well. It does not cost you a penny. Thank you so much for blessing me with a moment of your time. The Reggae Boys have managed to get the job done over Bermuda, beating them 4 goals to the good on tonight's occasion. Goals came from the captain in the absence of Andre Blake. That is Damian Lowe scoring inside the 6th minute. 20 minutes later, it was Ronaldo Cephas that doubled the lead. And on the stroke of the 60th minute, Casey Palmer made it 3-0. Super sub Shaman Nicholson stepped up and made it 4-0 inside the 90th minute. And we march on to match day 2 at the office, the National Stadium, next week, Tuesday. Another big cup final awaits in match day 2 of our 6 mini FIFA Concacaf Men's World Cup Qualifiers. We'll be taking on our Caribbean rivals, Trinidad and Tobago. Get yourself down to the office if you can. Be the ultimate 12th man. Look at what Bermuda did for their team, for their country. They showed out in their numbers. Please do try and do the same for the Reggae Boys. If you're able to do so, do it. All right. Enjoy the atmosphere. We may never live to see a moment like this again. Tomorrow is a promise. Enjoy the moment. Soak it all up. All right. I'm going to have to love you and leave you. And remember, enjoy what you are seeing on the screen, because I think that this is the last of what you are seeing. All right. You know how it goes. Until next time, take care.
I'm John Barnes, and you're watching Tallawahs TV with Crystal Davis.